the Niners! Boy, I was looking to get that one out. It is bleeding. The real McCoy, thanks for the contributions. Always keep the faith, fam. Stay positive. Off to Atlanta now. Let's go Niners. There it is right there. A lot of us gave up, and I had my doubts in the last couple of minutes, too. I said to myself, I don't want to go to overtime with these guys. They've already figured out. Jamar Chase has got it all figured out. The defense did a good job today. Listen, I mean, by the way, we have a winner. Dr. Papa Dragon. Stand up and take a bow. Pop says 26-23. Niners. He was absolutely right. We had some people came close, too. I think Sharon and her mom came close. Sharon had 24-21. Yeah, so there you go. 49ers pulled off the hat trick because they was in trouble. It was strike three, and they got out of it. All right, fam. I lined up a few things before the game started. The J.G. performance, defensive secondary rating versus Bengals high-powered air attack, Coach Shanahan and Coach Ryans' game plan versus the Bengals efficiency rating, and the 49ers special teams grade. And we've been spotlighting for a long time, for weeks. It's been costing us each and every week. It almost cost us today. I'm not going to complain. I know Robbie was doing the best he could. I'm not saying anything more than that. Award the game ball to the top offensive and defensive player of the game. I'll go first. Jimmy Garoppolo's performance. I gave him a C minus, a B. I'll give him a B, a low B. There are some times when I think I saw misjuice, and also. There were some times that I think he should have aborted the play or checked down. So, I mean, I'll give him a B because he did come through on several different occasions that were extremely critical. So, I like Jimmy's performance today. Defensive secondary rating versus Bengals high-powered air attack. Jamar Chase probably should have scored. You know what? For the most part, the air attack was stymied. Burrow didn't have. You know what? I'm gonna give him a B plus. You know why? Because every time Joe looked downfield, he didn't want to throw it. He threw it. I mean, I've not seen him. I've watched a few Bengals games since we were going to play them this year. He usually just throws the ball downfield at just. It's just continuous. And today he didn't do that. He was short, and he's guarded, and reserved, and he tried to with conservative. But Jamar Chase was there for the taking, unless I'm wrong about Ambry Thomas. And did Ambry Thomas have him covered most of the time? Because you only seen it 2 or 3 attempts at Jamar all game long. I'm going to give that secondary B+, fam. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Because that big guy running across the middle, the linebackers had more to do with that monster coming through there. And Higgins wasn't going downfield. You know what? Yeah, B+ of that secondary. Undermanned, and they held that team down for the most part. Coach Shanahan and Coach Ryans' game plan versus Bengals efficiency rating. Man, it worked in the first half. I got to give it a B. There could be there's no average grade today. B and up. B. Because it worked for the most part. Special teams. No comment. You know what? Special teams wasn't bad except for Robbie. I'll give him a B. You know why? Because Robbie made one field goal. He missed the other, right? He made both his extra points. So I can't be all crazy on him. I'm mad about him missing because when he missed. Not because he missed as much as when he missed. B. Award the game ball to the top offensive and defensive player. Damn. God, I don't know. Between Debo and George, this is really close to make this week. Ayuk came up with the winning touchdown. I'm going to leave that to you. I don't know. I really don't. I have no say at who's the top offensive player today. I'd share it between all 4 guys. Jimmy, George, because the offensive line was wearing my mind out. Jimmy, George, Debo, and Ayuk. They can split it 4 ways with me. The game ball, the top offensive defensive player. God. Man. Wow. I just don't know. Okay, I'll take whatever you take on that. All right, because I don't know. I really don't. Who had the biggest impact on defense? Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go to the phone. It's short and quick tonight, fam. We're going to let everybody in we can within a certain amount of time. And besides, you want to see tonight's game. And Monday night is what we're talking about. All right. But Uncle Jimmy G came through today, no INTs. Jimmy's missed 7 games this year, by the way, with INTs. He hasn't thrown one every week. He threw 2 last week. So his INTs not been really ridiculous this year. Not really. Not compared to Burrow. Hey, Darius.
What's up, Ronbo?
Darius winning, man. What do you give me some?
I think. Sorry to cut you off. But
no, go ahead.
I want to get it out real quick. I think offensive player of the day is hands down George Kittle. 13 catches for 151 yards and a touchdown. I mean, I'm not saying Debo played bad, but Debo only had 8 carries for 37 yards and a touchdown, and he had 1 catch. So I think hands down it's Kittle, and then defensively it's Bosa. He's like 2.5 sacks. I mean, he was he was in the backfield every single play.
Darius, remember that first sack though? I thought we got flagged, and they took it away from him. Did he still have 2 sacks? Mm-hmm. 2.5 even.
Oh no, yeah, because he got one on the Bengals' final drive of the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
and then he got one in the overtime.
Overtime.
So that's 2, and then he had like
2.
half a sack in there as well.
Go Nick, that's 15. So that's 15. All right, go ahead. I like.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I thought D'Amico called up a good game. I mean, he did what he had to do with Ambry. I don't think Ambry played terrible. Ambry allowed that one. If you want to, I mean, if Jamar didn't drop that touchdown, he would have allowed 2 touchdowns to Jamar. But other than that, for his first actual NFL game, I thought he played pretty solid. They weren't really testing him because of the scheme that D'Amico plays, so I give D'Amico an A, honestly. I mean, T. Higgins got free a lot over the middle, but that's on the linebackers. That's on the secondary. I thought secondary played well. Defensive line was doing well. Offensive line was terrible. I mean, they got 5 sacks, and that's when Trey Hendrickson went out in the first quarter too. I mean, their defensive line stunts today for the Bengals were crazy. I mean, Brunskill was getting beat, and he was just getting bull rushed every single play.
I mean, every play.
Yeah, but I thought special teams outside of Robbie played well. You have 3 fumbles.
That's what I said.
That's crazy. That's pretty good. Robbie made 2. He missed 1. He missed the most important one. But that wouldn't have happened if Kittle didn't make that crazy catch. That catch that Kittle made was just amazing. Obviously, I wish it wasn't this close because it shouldn't have been this close. But our offense and we were up 17-6 in the end of the first half, but our offense wasn't really moving. We were getting those points off the turnovers. So for us to come out to win, I know we were blowing the lead, but for us to get our offense going that last drive in overtime, that was a good sign. That's all I got to say. I hope we beat Atlanta and we just go on a win streak to end the season.
All good stuff. I loved it. All right. See you next week, fam. See you tomorrow.
Right, man. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I'm so out of it. Thanks, fam. T-Flow.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
T-Flow, you know what? Ever since you called George and told him you need more from him, he's doing a job.
Nah, but, oh, man, that's good because that's what we need because I know he's capable of helping the 49ers win games because he was by far most the MVP of the game, making those layout catches, crucial third down catches. We needed Kittle to show why he's the most highest paid tight end in the league. And also Jimmy, he's been in the league for 8 years, and he almost killed George Kittle again over the middle, going high. And he had all the time in the world. So I don't know what's up with Jimmy's feet work, but he needs to get it ready because we need no injuries from a quarterback Because man, he could have almost seriously again got George Kittle injured.
Sometimes
it was
some of that is due to the fact that Jimmy's sometimes over the line of scrimmage. You notice when he's in the clear, he usually doesn't do that. But when he's trying to get that ball over the line of scrimmage, it sails. I don't know. Jimmy should step to the right or step to the left of that line of scrimmage every now and then and see if he can get a better shot. I know there's not a lot of time, but when he sails that ball, he's trying to get it over the line of scrimmage, or else he gets batted down. So
no, but he had a clear path. It wasn't like he was being rushed. Like, he had all the time in the world, but he just overthrew it.
Yeah. Well, he made the catch.
And he threw it up. No, he missed the catch. That was when it was up high. It was up high. George Kittle reached up. It went over Kittle's head, and the safety just drilled him right in the hip.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that.
I thought he made that catch. All right. Yeah.
No, he missed that because that was too high.
Yeah.
And that was a good defensive effort because, man, those wide receivers, man, they were torching us, but luckily it wasn't all game.
Man. You know what? That's why we got to give that defensive secondary credit. That could have been worse. Burrow didn't have any avenues to throw down. That was the thing I noticed all game long. That you think about it, Burrow was looking downfield a lot. He dropped the ball down short every time. He threw about maybe 5 or 6 shots downfield. That's because the avenues were all cut off. We need to give the secondary a round of applause just because of that,
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm tipping my hats off to all them because, man, we started with Ambry Thomas, who basically hasn't even played all year, basically. And also, too, is Kyle Shanahan needs to work on that right side of the offensive line, man, because Brunskill and Tom Compton, man, dude, they can't hold it up. They were abusing that right side all game. Like,
and I mean,
he needs to find out what it is.
We don't have any people. There's nobody left. They have to be the guys. That's it. We got to work with that for the rest of the season.
He has to find out something because it's been like this for years, and we all know that Shanahan has his doghouse whenever they miss an assignment. Mm-hmm. These guys been missing assignment all year, so he has to learn how to get on them.
He's got nobody to throw in there. Apparently, Jalen Moore is not going to hack it, so they're not even talking to him anymore. And Aaron, what's his name? The guy we drafted?
Aaron Banks.
What? See? God, Aaron, what's the matter? Oh, okay. Anyway, T-Flow, we going to go. I'm going to see you tomorrow night on Raw.
Yes, sir. All right, Ronbo, have a good one.
You too,
good
man.
Win. Win's a win. Doesn't matter.
That's right.
Intra mile. Win's a win.
We needed it. Good night, fam.
All right, Ronbo, have a good one.
You too, fam. Christopher Hengler says, looks like Jerry Rice has been working with George Kittle. We always seem to pull out close ones against the Bengals. Collinsworth right now is he working tonight? He's probably like choked up because he was pulling for us to get beat by the Bengals. Nigel.
Ronbo.
Nigel, your thoughts on this game, man?
Oh, dang, these guys are they always have us on the edge of our seats, don't they?
Can't do it easy.
It's
always.
Man, it's like I was being really critical of them until that last drive, and at this point I really don't want to go into any criticism because they pulled out the win is the most important thing. It's just I definitely want to give George Kittle the game ball. He's been balling. He looks unstoppable out there. So once Debo gets back healthy, which I think he was just out there kind of like as I don't think they were really depending on him with the game plan this week because of his injury. He still might
Debo?
be kind of a little sore from that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
That's okay because
and I'm glad. Yeah,
I think he was kind of out there for just to give the defense different looks and stuff. But we really didn't need him out there other than for that fact because, like I said, Kittle's the guy is just man, he's a superstar, and that guy D-Flow, like you said, he was right, man. He's definitely he's one of the best or the best tight ends in the league. So
don't argue with Kansas City fans.
Week, so.
He is the best. Okay.
Yeah.
The dude cannot do what George does.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's an absolute beast. And I have to give it up. A lot of people are, talking crap about the defensive backs and stuff. And yeah, I mean, they're not the greatest in the league for sure, but the defense as a whole, week in and week out, there's been some inconsistencies, but they've given us chances, man. They've given us chance after chance too.
They don't let the game get away. One time this year, the game got away against the Colts, but mostly they look raggedy out there, a little crazy, but they hold it together somehow. So I agree.
Yeah, definitely. So, and then Nick Bosa, he might be the most important player on the team, man, because he drives that defense.
No doubt.
And then when they give us a chance, it's usually because of him and the pressure he's putting on the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not he actually gets his sacks, he's always in the backfield. He's always right there putting pressure. And the guy, that's another one. He's just a stud. To me, I mean, he's one of the best defensive ends I've ever seen. So, yeah. I'm just happy about the win, Ronbo. Really happy about it.
You and me both.
I'm glad we got the W on to next week, but I'll let you get to your other callers. That's all I had to say.
Thank you, family. It was a good thing to say. I loved it. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yep. We'll talk to you later, man.
Looking forward. And Daryl Smock says, Daryl, thanks for the contribution. I just saw the goal. And hey, Derek. Derek.
I'm here, Ronbo.
Go on in, Derek, and give us your feelings on this rough house. Take it to the overtime win. Character building.
Nail biter. I was on the edge of my seat. You
saw me. I was on my knees.
I wish we could have. It was a great moment for Ayuk to come back and redeem himself for not getting that touchdown early. It was very similar to what Debo, how he ran in one earlier in the season.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the same thing, like how he slid on his helmet. It was the same exact thing, so that was pretty cool. Always good to get a win. We're still in the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive game ball probably goes to – I want to give it to Bosa, but I want to give an honorable mention to D'Amico Ryans. I think he's done a phenomenal job just dealing with what he has.
Yeah.
He's not bad at all.
No.
I don't think so.
Especially for a guy who's first year doing this in that position.
Exactly. I mean, I know he has some talent, but he doesn't have the most. But on the offensive side, I'm gonna go off script. I'm giving this one to Jimmy, man, because he gets the flack when he's. I know, but it is what it is. You got to see the game as a whole, and he had more good than bad. We give it to him when he's bad, so you know what I'm saying. Give it to him when he's good.
I mean, a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he was getting drilled. 5 sacks.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah,
I like that.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't want to stay on it too long. Phenomenal. A win is a win. I don't care how sloppy of a game it is. We won. Bengals. They seem to be a good. I think Jamar Chase is a little overrated, and I think he's inconsistent.
I
mean,
that's why Ambry Thomas.
Know.
Derek, that's why we need to give Ambry Thomas. Ambry Thomas has got 4.3 speed.
Exactly.
He can keep up with Jamar. I think there was a problem. I think Joe didn't see him open all the time like he wanted to. Normally, he's throwing to that guy all game. Watch some games of the Bengals. Yeah. He's throwing to Jamar every other throw. He's going to Jamar. He didn't do it today, and maybe we're thinking the wrong way about Ambry. He may have done a better job than we know because we weren't sitting on the field.
And I agree, Ronbo. And last thing I'm going to say before I get out of here, man, I think that those guys are rookies. They just need time. And, Shanahan's going to have to trust them. Because, I mean, once again, Josh Norman, late in the game, giving up random plays. It's just, I was waiting on it. He wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't terrible.
You can't blame him for giving up one play, but I think the rookies need to play, especially our corners. I don't think they're bad. They just need playing time.
Yeah. Because TJ Higgins, nobody stops Higgins. Not completely. And Higgins was running intermediate. He was running around the midfield area. He wasn't really trying to go down on the 49ers. So Josh had that figured out, apparently. Joe Burrow did not look like Joe Burrow today, and credit that to the 49ers defense.
Yeah. Nick was leading the charge. We know how that goes, and he was all over here.
Oh.
And, I mean, thank God Nick's on our team. So
I know, right?
I'll catch you tomorrow night, Ronbo.
Looking forward to it. Have a great night,
Victory Monday. Oh, and Ronbo, sing that Jimmy song for me, man, when you get a chance.
I forgot to say that today.
All right. Yeah. All right, Ronbo.
Thanks, man.
Night, man.
Have a good night. You know, it pisses people off when I say too many nice things about Jimmy. Maybe I might do it at the end, okay? Hey, Twin.
Bo, what's going on, man?
Twin, I tell you, man, we got it done. Good to hear from you again, too, fam. Shucks. What do you got to say about this?
Yeah, I just got a couple things to say, man. All the Jimmy G critiques, man. He did his thing today. We had 2 drop balls, one from Travis Benjamin and the other one from Kittle, and it wouldn't have been a nail biter. You know what I mean?
I forgot about Travis.
So Jimmy, and he threw the ball deep twice, but they dropped him. So all the Jimmy G critiques, just get off him because he played good today. But the only thing that concerns me is the secondary. But I was thinking they might be able to hold their own until E-Man gets back, and then we'll be all right. And then Hufanga looks lost back there, man.
Yeah, he's gonna need some time.
I don't know if he gonna play start, yeah, but he's like lost. That's it. I don't want to get too critiquey, but you know what I mean. But
because it was win.
Then we get our running game back. Elijah Mitchell be back. We get our running back game back going. We'll be all right. But it's just we need to address them corners in the off season because both our rookies are not good at all, man. Not.
Yeah, Ambry might be okay. He needs a little work. That boy got speed though, Twin. That dude can jam.
I know. I'll be using him on the game. I know he got speed, but if it's a real a seasoned veteran quarterback, he's gonna toast that boy.
I know Aaron Rodgers would. Aaron would continually go at him. That's true.
Even the commentator seen it said he wide open, do the same route, and they was doing that same route, and it worked twice. And he was just getting burnt, and then wasn't no safety help because Hufanga was lost. But I don't want to get into that. We can address that in the off season, but hopefully E-Man can come back, and then we should be good for playoff push. But
he's on the IR now, so he won't be back till final week of the season. But you know what? If he comes back against the Rams, Twin, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Especially, Twin, we're in position right now. We're 1 game behind the Rams. If the things stay the way they are right now, do you know if they lose tonight, it's a new day. We'd be right on that ass. When we play the Rams in the season, it could be for that position.
Who they play tonight? Who they play?
The Rams, tomorrow night. They play the Cards. I'm sorry. Monday night. I keep getting Sunday and Monday night.
Oh, yeah,
football
that's
mixed
going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
Everybody in the
We got that dub, but even they say Jimmy almost threw that pick. If Benjamin caught that ball, that deep one, and Kittle caught that deep ball, it would have been a blowout. So it wouldn't have been we'd have just been running the ball. He wouldn't even have to throw that ball because if they would have caught it, and he threw the ball deep. So it's like Jimmy did his thing. Brunskill, that's a problem right there, man. That's a grown man that gets punked and gets pushed back
and he used to be better than that. He's better on the tackle. He can't play the guard. So.
Yeah, that's a problem, man. That's going to be a problem because he can't get that pressure from that side because that's Jimmy's side.
I tell you.
He's right-handed, so if anything coming from that side, they're going to force it. It's going to be over, so we need to address that.
No.
Yeah, we need to address that. But I'm happy we got the dub, man. I'm going to get up off of here, though.
All right, Twin. Great to hear from you, fam.
Nice talking, Ronbo.
Talk to you later, man.
All right, take care.
Here he goes.
Bang. Let's get it.
Yes. There he goes, Twin. Another one of the trucking bunch. Emilio. I can't even talk. I'm going to stop talking. Let y'all talk, man. I'm going to let people talk. Ultimate Warrior, did you hear? I didn't defend Jimmy. I said I ain't got nothing to say. So stop accusing me of defending Jimmy. I didn't say anything.
Don't forget the thread. Actually, the thread. So thread that first.
Emilio.
Yeah. What's happening?
Emilio, we got over. We got away. I ain't gonna lie. I thought we went into overtime. Oh, man, they done warmed up. Now they ready to go. We ain't gonna win this game. I'm thinking to myself, I refuse to say it.
That was crazy. Robbie Gordon pissed me the hell off. I said, come on, dude. And you know what? I actually give Jimmy credit twice because what he did. He got us down the field, tried to get us to win then. through the field, got us in field goal range, but then Robbie go, and then again, he throws the winning touchdown to IU. Like I said,
I didn't thought about
Jimmy
that way.
has his moments where you were like, you get his moments where he's just like, come on, dude, what the hell are you doing? He didn't sometimes overthrew players, he underthrew players, didn't throw the ball. It's just Jimmy. It's sometimes you don't want to put the game in his hands, but then there's times you do. Like I said, he did it twice to try to win us the game. The second time he got us. Great win by Jimmy.
And don't trust Robbie to kick a second field goal. I'm glad they pushed all the way for the TD. Don't put that ball up for Robbie. And I don't want to go into overtime anyway. So, yeah.
I was so thinking. I said, okay, because the defense started playing so soft. I was like, are we really gonna lose this game? I said, come on, we fought. We had a couple mistakes. I said, come on now, the defense really gonna let up again? So that's the field goal. And I was like, okay, they're driving the ball. I said, okay, they want to win.
Yeah.
They're not playing.
Worked too hard.
I said, oh.
Glad they had that attitude.
Like I said, a couple mistakes, but at the end of the day, it was one hell of a win. Like I said, they drove down the field.
You ain't gonna get
And
no
not,
mistake.
like I said, not once, but twice to win us the game. So, they want to win. You can see it in their eye. You can see it in their face. They want to keep winning. Like I said, especially trying to make up for last week's Seattle loss. It was just that was just horrible. I just still can't get over that. We shouldn't have lost to Seattle. But at this point, the only best spot we can get, and I did tell you last week, I said our last Ram game is going to depend on what position we get. We might play the Cowboys in the first round, and if not, it's either going to be the Buccaneers or the Packers, depending on our seeding. But I really want the Cowboys.
Emilio.
I just want to shut them up so much, especially they like being on the chat.
Question,
man,
you've been
that'd be
watching.
a lovely
I know, right?
thing to play the
Especially-
Cowboys.
Emilio, since you're watching positioning, okay, if the Cowboys lose, if the Rams lose tomorrow night, we're one game behind them. If things stay the same all the way to when we play the Rams, that means if we beat the Rams,
and I'm telling
due
you,
to
this is going to
tiebreaker,
be just like it's going to be our Super Bowl year. They're going to, I'm telling you, they're going to flex that
Emilio.
49er game out.
I know, but if we beat them, what position does that put us in then? Does that mean we
get the fifth spot? We get the fifth spot and we play the Cowboys.
Cowboys? That's what I wanted to know. All right.
We play the Cowboys. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I said, and it's going to be crazy because they're going to flex that game out and put us on Sunday night. Just watch. It's going to mean so much. I'm telling you, that's going to be one hell of a game. We beat the Rams, we're playing the Cowboys in the first round.
Go Cardinals.
If we
Come
keep
on,
winning
Cardinals. Yes, tomorrow night.
That's why I'm rooting. I'm rooting for the Cardinals.
Yes,
I want to see it. I want to play the Rams. Like I said, I want to beat the Rams, and then I want to play the Cowboys in the first round just to shut them all up, especially since they like being on this chat, talking all day, man. It'd be lovely.
Emilio, you got it, man. Hey, me, let me see you tomorrow night on Raw, man. It's going to be fun. All right.
All right.
Night, Emilio.
Great win. 9-4 life.
Whew, man, this is fun. All right, man. And I see my brother from another mother, Tony Nagachani. Hey, Tony says, just so happy the team won and will now likely make the playoffs. My prediction was close. Debo plays in a close shootout. Go Niners. Robbie stinks. I know everybody, but Robbie's putting himself in everybody's doghouse. Yo, Ice, come on in, man.
Hey, what up, man? You know your boys in the house. You got them a 40.
Ice, man, they just take us through this. It's just hard to be a 49er fan. You know, last week was one thing, but every week we got to go through this drama. Wait a minute. Week before last, who we beat? The Rams was the last comfortable game we got to watch, right?
To me, none of these games gonna be comfortable.
I'm talking about not sitting there screaming and hollering and about to pass out.
Yeah.
I think the Rams was the last easy game we had.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you what I've seen today.
Jesus.
This was a good character building for them. I'm glad they won in this fashion because they haven't been into the overtime game in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it showed a lot of character. It showed a lot that they stood the test of overcoming the pressure. Minus the field goal, which didn't bother me that they missed. They didn't fold under pressure, and that's very important because this can go a long way, you know, for the rest of the season and into the playoffs. They will make the playoffs, because, you know, this is the way everything's set up right now. I gotta give a game. Well, Jimmy G, George Kittle was far, but that Jimmy G took a beating. He took a beating on that right side, was dismantled, and he took a beating, and he stood it, and he made some throws. He made a bad throw here and there, but that's all quarterbacks make bad throws.
Amen.
But
Especially under pressure.
all in all, under pressure, all quarterbacks make bad throws. Everybody stop Jimmy G thing with he making bad throws all the time. All quarterbacks make bad throws. The best of them. Okay, Montana made bad throws. Steve Young made bad throws. Jimmy, Dan Marino, they all made bad throws. That's just part of being a quarterback.
Tom made some today. I saw some.
Okay, exactly. And Joe Burrow did too. Joe Burrow made bad throws too.
Yeah, it's not possible for a quarterback to throw perfect all game.
Snap out the garbage. Yeah, exactly. Nobody does that, man. That's just impossible. And another thing, whoever said about Jamar Chase earlier, you're bugging. The boy can ball.
Yeah, he can.
Hands down.
Hey, Ice. That's why I'm trying to give Thomas a little credit because most people, Jamar roasts them. He beats their ass, but he didn't really go crazy.
But he do that to everybody. So right, he does it to everybody. So I'm not taking nothing for that kid. The kid paid him just defensively because he had to be playing time. So being that he had got to be playing time, you don't kid him expect him to just throw him into the fire and then bam, he's going to perform.
And he gets Jamar Chase.
Burn to get acclimated to things. Exactly. So, and it's Jamar Chase too. One thing I would like to see is on our DB side. Two things actually. The right side of the offensive line got to get work. The DBs need to be taught more discipline, or by the defensive back coaches need to discipline our DBs more, not to bite on someone to these routes. That's what happens. He's biting on the route and they're getting beat. So that falls on the defensive DB back coach, where he got to discipline them not to bite on the routes all the time. Stick with your man, don't play the route. That's
and communication needs to improve out there too, fam. Because when I see the safety migrating left, and I see Ambry standing there watching the quarterback, Ambry, your man is gone. He's gone.
Stay with your man. That's what I'm saying. So that, like I said, right or wrong, that goes to the DB coach. DB coach got to say, look here, man. If we're playing this defensive scheme on this play, that means you stay with your man, no matter what anybody else do. That's your job assignment. Don't worry about what everybody else do.
Fred and company have that. And that's the middle of the field covered. Exactly.
Exactly. So he's right. So, but other than that, man, I'm happy with the win. Yeah. I don't really care about what everybody else doing right now. One thing I do want to say though,
real quick,
Kyle, stop panicking, man. Stop panicking. He hit the panic button on the last drive. Stop panicking, man. Jimmy's balling. Let him do his thing. Stop trying to put the puppet string on this dude. Let the dude loose. Let him do his thing. He fuck up.
If anything, find some way to get the right side of that line, because like you just said, Jimmy was under pressure on every throw. I kept screaming to him, guys, hold, man.
Just hold
one time, please.
You seen him limping?
God.
He got killed, man. But on that note, man, tomorrow night we're gonna chop it up, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody stop being salty on Jimmy, man. All quarterbacks make bad throws. Niner gang, don't trip. Jimmy's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? He's just part of being a quarterback, man. All quarterbacks will make bad throws. Right. There's no such thing as a perfect game for no quarterback. It's impossible.
All right, fam.
Freaking human. I'm out.
All right, fam.
One love, baby.
Good night, Ice.
Niners!
One love. Yes.
One love.
And Daryl Smock says, we got the wild card spot, a strong chance, I guess, to go to Super Bowl. We can do it, y'all. 49ers for life. Daryl, thanks for that contribution. It's going to be rough between now and then, though, ain't it? Boy, it's going to be rough. And the dark one is here. Z.
Hey, Ronbo. Guess what?
Guess what? What? A win! 7-6.
Here.
Oh, yeah.
The dark one is here. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is kind of lost because I
was hollering, right? Yeah, me too. It feels.
I just left the game. I was live.
Oh, you was out there. Oh, Z.
Yeah, I sent you an Instagram message. And I don't think you even got to it.
No, because you know what? I was over. Oh man, damn, Z. Because I wanted to know, and you can tell me right now. Ambry Thomas, we're not giving him a lot of love because we saw the plays where he failed. But for the most part, Joe wasn't throwing to Chase. Was he? What'd you see?
You asked me about Ambry and Thomas. I'm gonna be real with you.
Please.
If you ask me, he was getting cooked. He was getting cooked.
Okay. Joe just wasn't throwing that way like he should have been.
He couldn't turn his head around fast enough.
Yeah, and his hips, his body. I saw him, he wasn't flipping his hips, but I thought that Joe didn't see Jamar open. Why he wouldn't keep throwing to him? He only threw to Jamar a couple of times. They was both successful, but still.
Right.
You know?
Let me
Jamar
tell
Chase
you,
is
man,
a bad man.
When I was at the game, all you saw was 49ers. You hardly saw all you saw was Niner fans at this game, man.
I saw him on the TV shots.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
We travel well.
All I'm saying is I got to get that game to George Kittle.
All right.
George Kittle, give him a game ball.
I didn't see the stats. Had I seen the stats, I'd agree. You're right. I didn't know George had that many yards. George was doing a job, and he made some clutch catches at exactly the right time. If it wasn't for that PI that didn't get called, shoot, George would have had over 200 yards again.
Yeah, George went off, man.
It's all right. We're in position. We won the game. It took a lot of boy. If you was out there hollering, screaming over that crowd, man, I know your throat is hurting.
Yeah, my throat was hurting, pause, and it's crazy because when Robbie Gold missed that field goal, I had a heart attack.
I just knew he was going to make it. I said, okay, Robbie, 42 yards. I thought it was a 50-yarder at first. Then I found 42 yards. Okay, I know we got this. We're going to walk off with the win.
I had a heart attack when he missed the field goal, but then I had a fucking mental breakdown while he made the touchdown.
I know. And the ref tried to challenge it. You check that out? See, they don't love us, man. The dude tried to say that Ayuk wasn't in bounds. Come on, ref. I'm so glad for replay. Ayuk kept that body in bounds. He reached over that pylon, and it's a touchdown. Gene Salutatori, what are you saying? Jesus, I see the same thing, y'all. I see the same thing you guys see. His feet are in bounds. There may have been a question of foot going out of bounds, but he's in bounds, and he reached over that pylon. You can reach, your body can be on one side. The ball goes across the plane. It's a touchdown. Ref had to come back and say, correction. It's a touchdown. Right, boy.
To be honest, I didn't know it was a touchdown until the ref said it was. I thought we had one more play. I thought we was going to, finish it off. But then the ref was telling us, like, yo, you got that.
I love that moment. I want to relive it forever. What a hard-fought battle.
Listen, man, I told everybody at the game, I said, whoever wins this game is going to the Super Bowl. That's all I said, and we're looking like we might be going, man. We just keep it up.
Hey, if Mosey comes back and I got a healthy George, Ayuk, and Debo, ain't nothing off the table.
And I need a healthy Greenlaw.
Oh, I forgot about him. And we got backup for him, too. See, we got to go, fam. I'm going to see you. I'm looking for you tomorrow night, all right? Glad you had a good time.
Yo, holla at me Monday Night Raw. I just want to let everybody know the dark one was here. Now the dark one is out. 9 is all day.
There he goes. Night Z. Hey, Marion.
Oh, hell. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, you did.
Did I not tell you on Friday night I said we can win this game?
Oh.
I told you it didn't matter. Joe Burrow, government furlough, 9-5. Well, I said 14. I was kind of right, though, at first until we gave up 14 points in the end. But still,
No.
Didn't I tell you, though? Did I not tell y'all? Did I not tell y'all that Jimmy
It was
G
scary, Marion.
Did I not tell y'all?
It was scary, and I lost weight watching this game.
Here's the thing. This thing got a lot of calls. Here's the thing. We got to stop blaming everything on Jimmy G. Because guess what? The offensive line was pure trash today. Okay? Tom Compton and Daniel, what his name?
Brunskill.
Brunskill. They was giving up sacks on top of sacks. Trent Williams with his, he had a penalty. He gave up a sack earlier. You know what I mean? The line really did not play to the potential that it should have. Okay? All right? But yet, Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, porn star Jimmy, you want to be fancy with it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what really
Okay.
worries me, though? That right side of that line. Actually, the Bengals need to get more credit. Them boys are vicious. You know what? That defense in front of theirs
And those
is
were
tough.
backups. Those were backups, man.
Oh.
Those were second and third strings.
Really? Where's
That's
the
the
front?
crazy part about it.
Oh, that's scary.
Was that a Washington game? I'm sorry. I'm getting my games confused. That was a Washington game. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah.
Because
I was like, the Bengals could get better than that. I feel sorry for who they play next if anybody's coming back on that team to play defense. My God.
I ain't gonna lie. When we I was very stressed when they tied the game up with with Chase and the
You and
touchdown.
me
'Cause I've been
both.
telling y'all that I've been telling y'all that Thomas is garbage. I've been telling y'all that. I told y'all that when he came out and when he got drafted. But when Garoppolo made that play to George Kittle, I was like, whoa! I was like, when big time players made big time plays, and
There you
he
go.
did that, and of course, Ronbo goal just missed field goal. But to be honest with you, everybody say, that George Kittle was to play the game, stuff like that. I'm gonna give the game ball to Nick Bosa because it was
You
when
get
Nick
defense.
Bosa
You get
sacked
offensive player, too.
in overtime. Right, but in overtime, on third down, he sacked Joe Burrow, and that led them to kick a field goal in overtime. You know what I mean?
I know.
That one play was pretty much the dub for us. You know what I mean? Everything fell in place. So we'll talk Monday. I know you got calls.
All
I'm
right.
just happy. Just know, Atlanta, I can't stand Matt Ryan, and that's personal. It's Sunday, Monday, or whatever damn day it is. Fuck it.
You know what's so funny? Because we're going to watch that Monday night game. But you know what? We'll be fine. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Yo.
Oh, gosh. Never has a Monday night game meant more than tomorrow night for us. Boy, Rams, get your butt beat, you sorry horned head. And Papa Dragon, the man's a prophet. He called that game 26-23. Pop, come on in, man, and take a bow. They remind me of somebody I know. Look at them gorgeous little girls doing the Ronbo. Pop, don't teach them that. They'll be doing that in public and get you embarrassed. Hey, girls.
Dragon.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Girls,
I am Boo, and I am Bam.
Did
We are
I say?
dragons.
Pop, did they say I'm boom and I'm bam? Is that what they said? Pop,
Yes.
oh, I wish we were neighbors. I'd be visiting all the time. You guys are a fun family. I can see right now. It's boom and bam. Oh, Bob. And that's the girls. And that's the girls too. Are they excited about this win?
we're gonna keep the camera on them. Oh, obviously, I'm excited. I'm even selfishly more excited that I called the score.
26-23, and I mean that's amazing, and it came right down to it. I tell you, that was.
And
well,
you know
that was
what?
rough.
You know what? When you win, you win. You know, you just take the best of it and you go. The Bengals showed up to play. They played hard. They went after our weaknesses, and we weathered the storm, and we came through it. So that's great football, man. On the road with a lot of things stacked against you. You know, I've been saying a lot of bad things about Kittle all year. I got to start taking some of that stuff back. He made some incredible catches. Real big shout out. I'm going to give the game ball to Trey Lance. Trey Lance has been running the scout team for the 49ers. He's been getting the guys ready very, very well.
I heard about that.
I even saw Trey Lance on the sideline pumping up the guys and jumping up and down, getting excited for his boys. So really just the preparation for this game, really impressed with it. So I'm definitely going to enjoy this for 24 hours and move forward.
Because you know what?
And my buddy watched it with me. So me, Mama Dragon, and the Twin Dragon. Say hello, Mama Dragon.
What up, Ronbo?
Hey, Mama Dragon, how you doing? And by the way, you're right. That secondary, they could have got burned up way more than that. Joe Burrow was not bombing that secondary because he didn't have anybody. He didn't see any open avenues to throw into. So that is right. Trey fixed them up.
Yeah, they played a nice 2 deep zone, forcing him to go underneath. And Jamar Chase, apparently his hands aren't as his hands aren't elite. So he's got to make those difficult catches in traffic. But they were definitely getting some deep outs in the passing game, and Joe Burrow was throwing them in there perfectly. But we still kept those guys to 23 points, and I was pretty excited about that because there were some people predicting that the Bengals were going to score 37 points.
Hey, I thought they was going to score more than 20. I mean, the over/under on this game, I think we came under, even in overtime, because I think 48 points was the
48.
Yeah, 48. How many points did we score here? 20?
No, 1 point over, Ronbo.
Close, right?
Yeah,
when they put that stuff together, they're amazing. But if Robbie Gould kicks that field goal, then we do get to stay under.
You talking about fool's gold?
Boy, Robbie's making my neck was hurting. I didn't even feel those pains until after that field goal.
I saw your face. I was like, oh my God, he just gave Ronbo cancer. Ronbo's not gonna make it.
Almost died right here.
Oh
baby. I mean, we gotta go, fam. Bam and boom. I love him. And wifey, Doc, you guys have a great night. We're gonna see you tomorrow. Okay.
Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Are they adorable or what? Night, Papa. Oh God. Whew. And we can now check out.
I think we stole the show now.
Yeah. It goes. You guys are hysterical. I put my shoes on my hands all the time, too. Every now and then I get confused, especially watching the 49ers. Night, girls. Storm and Norm, get in here and tell us what time it is.
Hello.
Norm.
Hello.
Norm, we come to you. You're the timekeeper. You're the ultimate timekeeper. We've got to know.
It's me. It's me. Oh,
yeah.
and I'm here. And you know what time it is?
Yes.
It's time to wish that you knew then what you know now. The Niners are 7-6, still in this mix, and the haters still don't know how. But you know what I'm gonna say? That it's Niners all day, singing ooh la la,
ooh la 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 la,
ooh la la.
Yes.
Y'all can tell me I can't sing, but I can still make my WCW do her thing.
I love the way you sing. Sound good to me in my ears.
Man, it sounded good. I was at work. I worked a 10-hour shift. I'm driving home right now. I missed the whole game. I'm going to watch the highlights immediately.
You know what? Exactly. You could go watch the game now and not have to pass out. I had to be resuscitated about 3 times during the course of that game. It's rough to watch, but the ending is worth the pain. Oh.
I heard, too. Like, as soon as I came out for lunch break, every time I came out for lunch break and was, like, wanted to tune in the game, I was more concerned with how the fans were going to survive through the drama of the game. And I'm glad that everybody has pulled through. Nobody caught the Omarion variant during this game. It's good. We're good. We in here. So, game balls. I want to give a game ball to someone who I've been meaning to just, who I've always wanted to see what they would do to these opposing faces. And that's wipe the Ayuk off the motherfucker. That's it. Did it. And another game ball goes out to none other than my fellow faithfuls. Oh, I love your presence in Cincinnati this afternoon, this evening, might I add over there. Oh, y'all, man, it was just bleeding at that stadium. That stadium.
It was red gold everywhere, right? Until Z pointed that out, I noticed when the camera kept panning, but there was a lot of Niner jerseys out there. Yes.
Yeah, and our team feeds off of that energy, and we gonna love that going forward. And another thing I want to talk about before I go is just, we still in the playoff picture, and everybody's like all, talking about being in the playoff picture, and that's on everybody's mind. The thing on my mind is like the thing that got them through 2019. See how far they went in that season, and they learned how to win different games. You feel me? And this was a different type of game. It was one of those games where you're like, it was the drama. It was the soap opera ass game. And the Niners found a way to come out on top of it. And that's the stuff that's the energy they need going forward, because, these Cowboys fans, they talking smack just because they helped us out by beating the football team. But we love to see y'all.
They didn't do it on purpose, Norm. They can't get no love. They didn't do it on purpose.
Texas boy. Thank you. Shout out to y'all for helping us maintain a good spot in this here playoff picture. 7-6 will keep us real good in the mix. And that's all I got to say to these tricks.
And Norm, know this. And what they don't know is they may have set it up so we get to play them first in the playoffs. Because if the Rams lose tomorrow night, all we got to do is keep winning until that final week and beat them. And we take the 5th spot. They got to play Tampa Bay. The Rams got to play Tampa Bay. And guess who we get to play? Texas boy and his cow winning.
And the 49ers playoff record in the last 10 years is looking a lot more solid than the Dallas Cowboys. Talking about 7. We have as many. Y'all barely have one more win than we have conference championships. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Leave us alone and get in the zone. I'm out, man. I'm out, man. Y'all know what I got to say. It's Niners all day. Shout out to the Empire. Enjoy this 24 hours, yo. Peace.
Absolutely. Thanks, fam. Looking forward to tomorrow, Norm.
Yes, sir.
Let's go check out Mark Lamar. Mark, get in here.
I'm with the man, the myth, the 49er fan, legend, Ronbo. Hit that like, you know what it is.
Thanks, Mark. Mark, it's hard to be a football fan, especially our team. It's been hard on a lot of people this year. The records around the league are strange. People are winning riding just above 500 and barely above. But today was just painful.
Right.
Mark, your feeling on this game. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted, man.
I know, right?
I had a beautiful.
I feel like you've been working 12 hours, don't it? I'm telling you.
I thought the day was about to be ruined. We put the Christmas tree up today, and hey, I'm like, I had great jerk chicken in the grill. Everybody, family was just enjoying. I thought it was gonna ruin my day.
Damn.
So
the jerk chicken would have made it all right.
Yeah, man, it was great. But I thought the day was gone. I'm like, man, I just need them to finish this game. Robbie Gold missed that kick, man. I had a heart attack, man. My wife called it. She said, I don't trust Robbie lately. I said, babe, just have faith. And on time.
Mike, honestly, Robbie, I wish he would. Now every time he walks on the field, it used to be every time he walked out there, we knew it was going to be straight money. Now, I'm so glad they went for the touchdown at the end. Robbie's not going to kick it. I don't want to go to overtime, double to overtime anywhere. Oh, I was worried.
Yeah, man. So, man, a couple quick things, Ronbo. Man, I haven't been. I'm not a Jimmy hater or a Jimmy lover. I just speak the truth about
you just want to see a quarterback win.
It is all it is. But all those who, and I'm part of the team who wanted to see, Lance play. When you say you want to see Lance play, but then you are mad at Ambry Thomas for getting, you kind of got to pick your side there, because you're going to go through some of the same things with Lance. Just think about it. Yeah. But with that said, I understand why people say that. I just want, we can't get too hard on Ambry is my point. And you got to also understand Jamar and Burrow have a relationship that goes beyond this year.
I know, right?
They've won championships. So it's not new to them. It's a different thing with them, too.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. So other than that, man, Jimmy, this is going to sound like a backhanded compliment, but it's not. He played an amazing Jimmy Garoppolo game. He played well within his confines of what I expect him to do. So I don't got much bad to say about him, because what he was asked to do, he did. The areas where I thought he could improve, I really can't blame him, because the line's coming in. The only thing I want to do is see him move a little bit more. But again, that would be asking him to do something. I'm over complaining about this dude not doing what I want him, because that's not who he is. So he played an amazing Jimmy Garoppolo game. I don't have nothing bad to say about the guy, man, right now on this game in particular. And Nick Bosa saved us, Kittle saved us, and man, Brandon Ayuk. As soon as before they even went to the review, I'm screaming and yelling, that's a touchdown. I already knew they had to review it. I'm screaming and yelling, it's a touchdown. I was so I was already turned before everything. I knew it was a wrap.
I mean,
So,
you know it. All will know. I think there's gonna be thousands of us on our way to New York to choke out the commissioner. You know, somebody's got to take the blame for that. You know that was a touchdown. Come on.
So man,
Oh.
I'm happy to see us pull it off, man. Nicky Bosa, man, he just came through on time, like the other caller said. Between him and Kittle, I don't know who gets the game ball, but they can split it offense, defensively. And like I said, I'm going to give credit to Jimmy again, man, for leading us down there twice. Like I said, I'm hard on the dude, but I'm going to show him some love today. Nothing that he did amazing, like, out of this world, but he did what he needed to do, so we can't get on him for, shit. He did his job.
Yeah.
I'm happy,
We needed that W really bad, too. So, all right,
yeah,
fam.
we did, man.
Mark,
All right,
appreciate you,
Ronbo.
fam. You know this. I tell you what, I'll see you tomorrow when we're off. You got some time for us. All right.
All right. I'll let you.
All right, fam. Sharon.
Ronbo. Oh,
Sharon.
my God, what a game.
Sharon, you were close, too, on your prediction.
I was close. I was so close. Oh, my goodness.
Say that was a rough and tumble game. But Sharon, did you see the determination? I knew they'd come out and look really determined to win this game. The 49ers were not going to be denied today. They really wanted that game. You could see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Few mistakes, very few.
You could see the fire and the determination and the physical that they were doing. They really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
They came out playing. I mean, it started off slow. But, there was a couple of mistakes here and there, some penalties that was necessarily not needed to be called. But at the end of the day, Jimmy pulled it through for us. But my game ball, I want to give it to Ayuk because Ayuk has been consistent every week.
I know he's getting there, isn't he?
He
makes a statement every week.
To Ayuk.
All right.
So my game ball is Ayuk, and I'll spread it around, but mainly Ayuk.
We have a three-headed monster attack now, and Jawan Jennings is making for that great other guy.
Yes.
This is all I've wanted for the 49ers for years, a decent wide receiver room, because we've had one or two guys, and the third guy was questionable, and then we just had two guys, and now we got three solid hands.
We got our team back. And wait till Elijah Mitchell come back, Bosa come back, and Greenlaw come back. Oh, our team is going to be dominant
I forgot about Elijah.
Yep, Elijah will be back next week.
And Mosley coming back. We could actually put up a fight in the playoffs if all those guys are healthy. You're right.
I cannot wait. I hope we do. I know we will, but I want to play the Cowgirls. I want
everybody
to
does.
shut them all down. Oh, yes. That's going to be a good game.
They survived the
if we beat the
WFT.
Rams or the Rams lose, I think we play the Cowboys, don't we?
We do. If the Rams lose tomorrow and things stay the same and we get them in the final game of the season, that's going to be flexed to Sunday night because that will make
game.
Yes, 49ers and Rams playing for that 5 position.
Go Cardinals, go.
Yes, indeed. We're all Cardinal fans now.
Go Cardinals, go. Just for that night.
It
was a good game. It was a great game. I mean, I just have to give it hands down. Our defense did an excellent job, and DeMarco Ryans, you're doing really great. And I love how Trey was pumping up the team, and I heard he was working out with some of the boys too. So good job, Trey.
He did his imitation of Joe Burrow all week and got that secondary ready.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
So
Joe Burrow couldn't really get nowhere in the fourth quarter. I mean, except for that one touchdown, and they thought they had the game. And we came back, and you made that touchdown. I was screaming, "That was a touchdown, ref! Call it right."
I know. Sharon, I was so scared they were going to do us. I mean, how many times they run that replay? Same play over and over.
No, how many
see
times
both
they
feet.
had to run it to get it right.
Them bright gold
it was
shoes.
It was almost the same as Debo when he ran it. It was the same exact play.
Exactly.
And you're going to take it back from us?
No, you're not.
No.
Those referees would have been escorted. As many 49 fans are out there, they'd have an armed escort to get out of that stadium.
Man, we had a lot of fans in that crowd, red and gold. I was like, what? Where's the Bengals fans? Oh
Shay,
my
we're gonna
God.
go. I'm gonna see you
All
tomorrow.
right, Ronbo.
And shout out to Mom.
All right.
All right.
All
Have a
right.
great night.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. And Daniel Serrano. Rumble, let's extend shenanigans. I know Daniel called for Kyle to be fired middle through the game. Now he's going to keep him. Also, rest in peace to the great Chante. Dad, you know, you whenever you do come in, it's always fun. Thanks for the contribution too, fam. And hey, yo, Gio. Gio.
Hey, Ronbo, can you come back to me?
We can do that. All right.
Thank
hey,
you.
Yo, okay. Yo, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, man, tired, worn out. You feel like you went to the gym for 6 hours. You know, that type of feeling. You lay back and I'm hungry and tired, wore out from just watching the game, right? So I don't even know what they feel like playing.
Mm-hmm.
That game emotionally just wears a person out. What are you thinking?
Man, Ronbo, you know, I was stressed out. It
sounds like it.
I was like, we should have had that game a lot earlier than what we expected. I was so upset about it.
True. And then, Jay, they try to take it away from us. When IU came across, referee stand on the 1.5 inch line. No, it ain't no touchdown. What? That's when every last little bit of your life just left the body.
Nah, I knew that you made it in. I was like, nah, I knew they was going to do that, you know, do the replay and all that. But I'm just glad we end up when they came out. I ain't gonna even
Jay, you okay? Jay, I can barely hear you. You can do it, Jay. I can barely hear you. You sound completely worn out.
I am worn out. I ain't even lie. No, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
What I'm trying to say was that, man, I was stressing big time. And we pulled it out. And every time we pulled it out, I'm going to get my game ball to Jimmy. Not Jimmy, but George Kittle and defensive side, giving it to Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
They played a hell of a game. And I'm just glad that they was able to pull it out.
You know, Nick's got 15 sacks.
Man.
15.5. Damn.
Crazy. Yeah.
Go Nick.
Yeah, he's balling. He's looking like defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? He's a one-man wrecking crew. Imagine if we had another person to pressure on the other end, like you know, he was supposed to have, but
I'm just glad he's on our team. I'd hate to have him coming after us.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, but no, I think they would play a hell of a game. You know, I told you it was gonna be a close game. Like I did. I told you.
That was just
yeah.
too close.
Our secondary. I knew our secondary was gonna be reliable, but they held up for the most part. I'm just so glad that.
But you know what?
Was able to play.
But Jay, you know what? They ran on us more than I appreciate too. I got to look at the stats, but they was busting runs on us. I said, you know what? This is like, y'all can't just keep giving up all that yardage on them runs. And then, but they didn't take advantage of it. I don't know. The coach for the Bengals is, I don't know. He could have done some things differently. Might have helped him. But anyway.
I thought he was going to literally going to throw the ball around the stick. In fact, you know, everybody knows as a Niners fan that our secondary is the weakest point as far as our corners is concerned. And, you know what I'm saying? And I thought they were going to pressure that with, you know,
that's true.
And Higgins, you know, they didn't. They changed their whole game plan.
I know.
And I'm
they
glad
had to.
they came with the game plan.
But Jay, we're going to run out of time here. I'll look for you tomorrow night on Raw if you got some time, all right?
All right, Ronbo. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, fam.
Good luck.
You too.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing here, Danny Terry, and if that's true, that is really, the word is that Dante Johnson, his mom passed away. Can that be confirmed? Hey, Shabazz.
Ronbo.
Shabazz.
Ronbo.
Yes, indeed.
Ronbo.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, everybody going too hard on the young rookie, and we all view games different. They were in a cover 2 mainly the whole game, and in the cover 3 shell. Responsibility was the hard flat. When that play got behind Ambry Thomas, when Chase did score and Hufanga, it's because it was a broke down play. They played coverage. Everybody say, why does Shanahan draft these rookies and don't let them play? I'm not going to let them kill them rookies like that. Them rookies played a hell of a game. Jamar Chase is arguably a top 3 offensive of the year, rookie offensive of the year after the boy from New England. So these guys are going crazy. He did a hell of a job staying with him. Second, the over and under 49, and it was 49 exactly because last time I checked, 26 plus 23 is 49. I don't know. My math might be a little off, but it was 49 on the dot. Okay, second, Ronbo, everybody's all la, and happy. It felt like a loss to me. Why it felt like a loss to me? Because Robbie ain't good as gold. He got to go. Okay? And 2, everybody's killing the offensive line. There were plays where Jimmy had time on the O-line, okay? And he overthrew a ball. We almost got a pick picked off. It didn't get picked off. Oh,
that was close.
That one that they're criticizing your guy for dropping the kid Benjamin, that was underthrown. He had to come back to it. So I ain't been ringing Jimmy, okay? And he did his thing. I will give him that at the end. But if they're picking overtime that they dropped could have been, boom, gone. But my game balls goes to who everybody else say. It's going to, of course, Kittle, and it's going to Bosa, okay, for being stand up. They both stood up, but their game could have went either way because if he catch that pick, we're going to be calling in and we all going to be hotter than fish grease, okay? So, no, the offensive line, Cincinnati is a good team. This ain't your mamas and your granddaddy old Bengals.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
That defensive pass rush is grisly.
Yeah. We just beat a good team. What do everybody think? This the Bengals from the last 5 seasons that even we played 2 seasons ago? Yeah. No, it isn't. And we pulled out a close one. And that's all that matters. You know, I ain't down on those Jimmy too hard, but everybody's a little too hard on those rookies. You know, they had a good game because we didn't get blown out. And it wasn't no bunch of pass interference calls. You know, so yeah, you're gonna get beat.
Actually,
he ain't played
we didn't have any PIs.
Right. You know, and of course, you know we had to beat the refs because they always cheating us, but that's what we expect as 49er fans. So we know what comes with that. We got to beat 13 people. We got to beat 11 on 11, cheating refs and crowd noise. So we did our thing once again. So
it's more than 11 on 11.
And Ronbo.
Yes.
Yeah. Before I let you go, I called it. The Little Lambs are going to lose. And I said we was going to get Dallas in the first round. You remember I've been said that.
It's looking that way.
I hear everybody talking. I spoke that into fruition over a month ago. So thank you for doing your thing. Shout out to my people from the Memphis Empire. Shout out to my boy Lee. Shout out to you for doing what you're doing. That's all Shabazz got to say. I'm out.
Shabazz, appreciate it too, fam. I'm going to tell you what, I'll see you looking for you tomorrow night if you got some time. All right.
I'm gonna try to tap you in tomorrow night for sure, Ronbo. Bang, bang, not a gang.
Night, Shabazz. And Barack 09 says, Norman and Ambry, straight dog. Ambry's going to get better. I just need for him to get some fundamentals a little more solid. Because with that speed, he could be an ace. We just got to get him situated right. He's got to work in the scheme a little bit. And I got faith in him. Hey, Greg.
Oh, there he is. There he is, the man, the myth, Mr. Ronbo. How about it, huh? Greg, I'm banging my head with Robbie Gold. I wanted to take Robbie Gold and just take his leg and kick him right in his shin. That dumbass. But then I said to myself, Ronbo, I said, you know what? So what if he misses? Now let Jimmy prove to all the jackass haters out there how bad he really is. And how bad was he? He took him right down the field. He threw that beautiful pass to Ayuk. And what did Ayuk do? Ayuk did a Jerry Rice from Super Bowl 23, did he not?
Kind of
right over the pylon, baby.
Huh? Even though the rest tried to take it away, it was clear as day. Justice was going to prevail this day. Yes.
Remember how Jerry put it right over the pylon? Actually, Jerry invented the pylon. Remember that in Super Bowl 23? Right? Who invented that? It was Jerry Rice.
Was that the year they decided? Yeah. So
Yeah, that was Super Bowl 23 when they got going again. And then remember when Joe almost threw the interception to the Bengals? Remember that on that drive, and the dude dropped it. Well, gee, I think Jimmy threw one, and they're still bitching about that in the last 20 minutes. I've been hearing 2 or 3 callers talking about, he threw some. Well, you know what? Shut the hell up, okay? The guy won the game. The guy's clutch. Clutch.
Jimmy,
you know what clutch is? Clutch is when you go down and you have to win it. Your field goal kicker, who's a bum, should throw him the hell out of here. $8 million for what? To miss a 47-yard chip? Okay, so then he's like, all right, well, you know what? Here you go, Jimmy. Here, let's prove us wrong, and then he proves, you know what? I'm happy. What did I say? Let's run the table, right, Ronbo? We'll talk about it on Raw. But I am happy right now, and I'm going to be very happy as the night wears on, and I'll have my little martini in your honor.
Thanks.
And the 49ers' honor.
Cheers.
And Jimmy's honor. And Kittle has got to be the man of the hour. He is the best on the field right now. He was unfriggin' believable. Unbelievable.
It was determined. I loved it.
Yeah.
These guys brought an attitude
and
today.
And the defense played they played pretty good, but you knew sooner or later they were gonna get their points. I mean, Cincinnati's no slouch. They really aren't. They're at home. That's tough. They aren't. They don't suck. This isn't the Jaguars. You know what I mean? So come on. But yeah, it feels a little better. They won today because last week was whatever. I'm just happy that at least let's just keep it going. Keep it going. Next week at home against the Falcons, we should be able to concentrate on beating the hell out of them. Right?
And putting us in perfect.
Yeah, we'll talk on Raw.
Indeed. Looking forward to it, Greg.
I know you want to get to everybody. But I'm happy,
it's always
Ronbo.
a pleasure to talk to you, Greg. You know this. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you too, brother.
All right, fam.
All right, take care, man.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Night. Here goes Greg to fix that martini. And I forgot to ask him, does he ever shake or does he allow shaking or is it just stir? Listen, I like my martini, sir. It's stirred, never shaken. I got that mixed up. Hey, Cino.
Yeah.
Isn't winning fun?
Ronbo.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
So, not leaving the game feeling like, damn it. Every bad word you can think of. You can't do enough to get that nastiness out of your mind, right? Because the Hawks had me saying all kind of words. I thought that I was going to have to sit down and pray for myself because I was out of line, out of control. But today, makes up for it. What are you thinking?
I'd like to give a shout out to the Yap Bros. Even though I really didn't want Debo Samuel to play because something told me Kyle Shanahan was going to make him run a little bit more. And I hate it when he makes him run up the gap.
I know, right? That always scares me. He's going to take a real good hit one of these times. And Kyle, nothing better happened to him. Stop running that play. Run him on gadget plays, but don't make him into a full-on running back. Hang. Whoa.
And also, Nick Bosa too, yo. He said he got 15 sacks, so yeah, he's on his way to about 20, at least 20.
Hey, what did Alvin Smith get that year? Didn't he get 20? What?
You know what? The only stat that comes to mind right now, I think Michael Strahan got 22 sacks in a year, 22 or 23.
Yeah, because Strahan was
something around. That's
yeah, but who else came? Because I know
It
Alden.
might have been Smith.
I thought Alden had 19 or 20. I'm not sure. Anyway,
And
Knicks
shout
got
out
4 games.
Shout out to Jimmy G too. Yeah, shout out for him because he was getting beat, battered, and bruised the whole game.
Yeah, he got it. He was under pressure, no doubt about that. Some of those throws, and some of them lightning quick throws. This is what I like about Jimmy. You know, everybody loves a quarterback that could scramble out and run around and start looking. What I like about Jimmy is that split second. He's got this much time before impact. Ball's out and into George's hands. I saw that, and I think he did the Ayuka couple of. I love when he does that. Everybody can't do that. Jimmy gets a lot of flack for everything he does wrong, but he's got one talent not many can do. That split-second release and on time is amazing. So that's why I've always been a fan. He does weird things that I really am impressed with. He does things that I don't like to, but when it comes to getting rid of the ball quick, and just as that guy's crossing that route, that's amazing. I like that. So he did it today a few times. He had to. It's either that or be killed. That right side, they was coming. And them dudes look like they weigh about 290. Oh, my God.
This man went 6 for 6, 77 yards in the overtime.
Yeah.
He can do his thing when he really needs. I just want to give this man just a little bit more time, man. Like you said, Brunskill, man. I mean, yeah, he's gonna look at the film on this one. Him and Comer gonna look at the film on this one and be like, yeah, we can't do this. Not ongoing. We can't. Not the next 4 games.
I wish Brunskill, if he could do any better, I wonder if he would.
Especially if we're really trying to get into the playoffs and play against the Cowboys.
We're looking for that. See, we got to go, though. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll be looking for you tomorrow on Raw. All right? We can go a little longer.
Hold it down, Ronbo.
You know I will, fam. All right. Have a great night, fam.
Yeah.
See you. Good. And here he comes, the coolest man on any phone line anywhere. It's the laid-back, knew we had it made, Nudge. Nudge! Hey, Robert.
Hey, Ronbo.
Robert. Come on in, fam. What are you thinking there?
Ronbo? Oh, man.
It's going well. 'Cause, after suffering like we did, we deserve to win. Let somebody else be mad. Bengals fans need to be mad for a while. Let us have a turn to being happy for a minute. What do you think about that game?
I think this was a character building game. It's a game that our young corners actually needed. You got to play. You got to play at some point, and we're gonna need those young guys down the stretch. And they was able to come, overcome the adversity and stick in there. Hey, Thomas had a couple bad penalties, hands too high. There's something to work on, something to put on film.
Okay, that is one thing I wish the coaches would talk about. Stop slapping receivers in the face. Refs gonna call you for face mask. Don't do that.
He took away two big plays on it, and they ended up scoring behind it. But hey, he continued to play, put forward the effort, didn't give up. So I take it. But
he'll be okay. I like his speed.
Hey, the pass that Jimmy threw to George Kittle when he slid in like that little short pass for the first down.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even on film. It happened so fast you didn't even see the ball come out. It was like, wow.
That's what I like about JG. The boys, that ball, and it's a short motion. It's not a follow through. It's just a. And when he does that, it's look at that. Well, it was. And George, they must practice that too. George was sliding on the ground. Jimmy put a submarine shot on it. I said, look at that. Did they do that on purpose?
I they saw the replay. I had to see the replay to see the pass come out. So, look at Brandon over there on the sideline. Hey, that's all effort. It's all effort. He got confidence. And I don't know if anybody caught it, but I haven't heard anybody say it. I love to see Trey Lance be engaged in the game, even though he wasn't playing. When Jennings caught that back shoulder pass, did you see how excited he was on the sideline?
He's enjoying it.
He was engaged into the game. So I mean, he's paying attention. He's gonna learn, and he's gonna learn who he can trust. You know, so Jennings coming into himself. Hey, watch out! The game is on the way.
There's a lot to learn out there, and the thing is, that team. Everybody's always talking about how the locker room is divided. I don't believe it. I don't know how that rumor got out, but everybody's talking about how the locker room's up. I don't. Does that look like a locker room that's up in there? We don't look like the Jaguars, and that is a locker room that's on fire. Yeah.
It was a lot of 49er fans in there, but it was something else that was a good experience. After they scored that touchdown, did you hear that chant in the stadium? Did you hear the Bengals?
You couldn't hear it not over the monitor.
Yeah. That was the monitor. They were loud. I was like, was that the crowd?
There's a lot of 49er fans out there, though.
There's a lot of 49ers. That's why I was like, it ain't enough of them in the building to sound like that.
You know how we do. We got some cities, we're not even talking about fans that travel. We're talking about fans that are Cincinnati-based. Everywhere we go, those fans live there. You know?
When we got the city divided, it's going to be hard at work Monday morning for some people in Cincinnati. Watch the moves in Cincinnati, maybe a couple fights at work.
It probably was, because 7-6, and you had the game. And that dude Phillips, that dude who kept dropping the ball on them kick returns, he has got to walk out of that stadium with a disguise on. 49ers recovered that fumble early on. He did it again. And then he did it again. I said, what's wrong with him?
I got to admit now. Hey, Ronbo, I got to admit right now, I was wrong at the beginning of the season. I said Nick was going to get about 12, 13 sacks this season.
He's got 15.
He's already outdone it. He had 15. He's supposed to have 15, but we'll let it slide.
We got to go, fam.
He gets my game ball on defense.
All right.
He gets my game ball on defense, and I got to give it to George Kittle on
Everybody
offense.
does.
Man was a beast.
He is the reason why we won. All right, fam. I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Hold you, though, but, enjoy the rest of your night, gang.
You too. Looking forward to hearing from you tomorrow, fam. All right. And we segue to Casey. Hey, Casey.
Hey, Ronbo, what's shaking, man?
Well, hey, we can find it. You know what? You know how you've been talking about Robbie? Tonight, I'm not going to say anything, but you have many, many people ready to sign your petition.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm at the gym watching the final minutes of the game, and I think I lost 10 pounds of sweat. And I agree. I want to kick Robbie in the shin and remind him that he held out for $5 million in the off season. And oh man, Ronbo, you know this team. This was the game of the year for the Niners. You know, Ronbo, I used to watch every game with my father, and my dad passed 2 months after the Super Bowl, and I've been doing parlays. I do one parlay every Sunday and try and get the morning games. And I thought this was a 10 a.m. game. My last pick today was the Niners. I hit an 8-teamer today.
All right.
I made this pick, and I said, you know, Niners, let's bring it home. And, you know, Ronbo, this was the most fun I've had watching the Niners since my dad passed. And I feel like the Niners are back today. I feel like Kyle got his groove back, found his mojo, and I'm spent, Ronbo. I hearing Papa Dragon yell like that, man, that was worth every, you know, these last few weeks. It's just Niner Mike yelled so loud this last week. I think Jimmy heard him. And, you know, it feels great. We're going to savor this one. This one is a 24-hour victory. And, man, I'm proud of Brandon Ayuk. I'm proud of George Kittle. And Nick Bosa is the best player on our defense, and it's not even close, man. That guy just doesn't give up. He's like a young Justin Smith, but, you know, just absolute monster. He's probably going to get 20 sacks this year.
You know what? And, yes, maybe 15, 5 more.
Yeah.
He's only got to get one game. He needs a couple.
Hey, Ronbo, Did you catch that Matt Mayoko and Steve Young interview? It was about 35 minutes. They put it up on YouTube. It's so worth the watch. And you really get to hear Steve's faith come out in that, in the Niners and in Kyle. And he really, he kind of gives an inside glimpse. You know, that's what I don't like about, you know, the Grant Cohn show featuring the 49ers. You know, and you know, Steve's really on the inside looking out, obviously. And so I'd watch that if I were you. Probably enjoy that one.
Yeah.
And how about Goat Craft, man?
What? Wait, how about
about River Goat Craft?
I know. Oh, yeah, that's right. That fumble recovery. I mean, you know.
Oh man, yeah, good, just great team win, man.
Yeah, they made mistakes and we capitalized on them, and really strange mistakes too. They put that kick returner out there. They put him out there 3 times, I think. Can't you see he can't catch the ball? But thank you
man.
anyway.
Ronbo, I knew that. I knew they were going to get that second one right when it happened. I was like, oh, they're going to get another one. Oh man, I was going crazy in the locker room. I was scaring people in the locker room watching this game, Ronbo, because they only have the TVs on in the damn locker room. But
there you go.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow on Raw. All right. We have a great workout. You must be through by now, though.
Yeah, man, I'm pulling up to the Cannabis Club right now, Ronbo. Hey,
go.
man, Ronbo, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, man. Have a great night.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
your production.
Thanks, man.
Adios, faithful.
Adios, Casey. Right. Oh, speaking of, Niner, Mike, forget about it. Mike, get in here.
Oh, forget about it, Ronbo. Who that beat the stripes off them Bengals?
Damn. All right? They're running around looking like a cat with no name.
Forget about it, you know? hey, what a game, Ronbo. What a game. These friggin' bastards, I swear to God, they're giving me friggin' high blood pressure over here every friggin' weekend, huh? What the hell's up with that, Ronbo?
Broken
Every
vessels,
friggin'
blood
weekend
vessels
you
is
got it.
terrible. And they can't do it easy, Mike. They
my
just won't do
God,
it.
You know, as if I don't got enough friggin' problems already. You know, I swear to God, every freaking Sunday for 4 hours, I become, you know, this much closer to a freaking heart complication. You know what I mean? I swear to God.
Might be better to watch the game from the hospital, Mike.
You know?
You know?
Oh, my God. What?
At least I'll be able to...
And, you know, here's the thing, too, Ronbo. I hear all the callers on here, and I know, you know, some people take it more personally than others, you know. But we survived it, Ronbo. Jimmy the Gent showed up today, right on time, but we survived it. You know what I mean? We survived it. You know, he even got to the point he just dropped the ball on the ground. Said, "Up here you go." Oh no, you know what? Wait a minute, I want that back. I want that back, and he picked it back up. So we survived that one. And, you know, thankfully they freaking dropped that interception in the fourth quarter. Otherwise, that would have been it. But you know, neither here or there. When they gave him the second shot, when they gave him a chance, I got to give him credit's due, Ronbo, because, you know, that's what I do. And he drove him down the field for the second week in a row, except for this time he finished the fucking job. And that's what it's all about. Excuse the language, but, you know, it is what it is, Ronbo. He finished the friggin' job, and I got to tip my cap to him. And, you know, he stood in there. He took some hits. We all know that Tom Compton, you know, he's not from Compton. And you know, he doesn't block. He doesn't hit anyone like anyone from Compton, so don't get it confused. But, you know, Jimmy stood in there, stood tall, you know, he took some shots, but he delivered the friggin' ball and rewarded the players for their great play, because that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, it already broke my heart. And I'm with the last caller. I don't know if it was the last one, but the guy that called, I think it was two calls ago, whatever. I'm right there with him. Let me tell you, Robbie Gold almost had a green light on him tonight. That was going to be it. Robbie Gold was going to go on a friggin' list. He was going to go on a piece of paper, Ronbo, after missing that friggin' kick. What a jerk-off. You know, after Kittle made such – I mean, that was a poster. Tell me that wasn't a friggin' poster catch, Ronbo.
He was fully extended as far as his body would go.
Catch. God. Beautiful, full extension. I mean, you don't see those catches all but maybe once or twice a year. Great catches like that. And I was going to just absolutely shit myself if he didn't get rewarded for doing that. So I'm just glad they came through at the end. And, you know, hell of a play by Brandon Ayuk.
Yes.
And what an overall team win, Ronbo. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
But,
Well, Mike, that's
hey,
good stuff.
Listen, I'll catch up with you.
Looking forward.
Catch up with you tomorrow on Raw.
All right.
And shout out to you, as always, Ronbo, for giving the platform. Shout out to the production for rocking it with you, you know. And shout out to all the faithfuls out there. I know you feel the way I feel. I hope all of you have a hell of a week, you know, leading up in here to the holiday. I love all of you. Take care and be safe. I'll talk with you later, Ronbo.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Mike. All right, fam. Have a great evening.
All right.
Here's Niner Mike, the famous Niner Mike. Okay, Niner, we're going to surprise people in the playoffs. Wouldn't that be something? We got to get there. I think we're going to get there now. Oh, man, let me hold up. Wait a minute. It's Trez. Trez, come on in there with your TNT self. One of the founding members, in fact. Trez.
Hold up, wait a minute, Rumbo. Go and put some red and gold up in it for y'all victory.
Zing. Zing. Trez, I ain't never been so worn out, and we haven't done that in a long time, just watching the ball game. You know what I'm saying? My God. That's more time. And then he had to go into overtime to make it worse.
Ronbo, caller of the night. First of all, caller of the night. Shout out to you. Shout out production. I'm going to make it real quick. Shout out to the caller of the night, Shabazz. Shabazz had the best call of all. And look, I'm going to go on and take it there, Ronbo. What is everybody happy about? What is there to be happy about? Man, Jimmy G with 20 seconds left in regulation almost threw a pick six, man. If that boy didn't drop that ball, this conversation we having is totally different from everybody. Everybody. I mean, come on, look. I can't wait to Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy G, and Robbie Gold get the hell out of Santa Clara and get the hell out of off this San Francisco team. I can't wait, number. I can't wait. No longer. I can't. Everybody, like, where we going? Where are we going? First round playoff, we done. I mean, I don't even understand what's the hype about. A win that we should have blew this team clearly off the map. If your coach don't have a killer mentality, how in the world do you expect the players to have a killer mentality? I mean, I don't understand it, Rumbo. I really don't. So you want to share some light on it? Give me some little feedback real quick, because I mean, everybody's so like my partner would say, cute and cuddly about a win that we should have lost. You know what I'm saying? And they happy, and they would have been all over Jimmy had that boy not dropped that ball. That's your MVP right there, the one who dropped the ball. Go ahead, Rumbo.
Well, Trez, I just think that since he did drop the ball, and that happens, well, there was other mistakes made on the other side of the field as well. So I don't know that I take it that in depth. This is football; things like that happen. But I can still appreciate winning. I didn't want another L, regardless as to whether it was as you feel it was a gift. I still appreciate, because I don't want to go down 6-7, and maybe we'll do better next week. Because Trez, I thought there was a lot of great plays in that game, but if you're going to look at that one potential mistake and make that your whole train of thought, Trez, I don't know, man. It's a little deep. Go ahead.
Your coach hadn't got rid of his mentality. He hasn't got rid of it. He's still doing the same dumb shit. Get a lead and try to sit on it. The Super Bowl bullshit from 2 Super Bowls. He is still with the same mentality. You can't do that. That's what I'm talking about, the killer mentality. If you want to change the culture, change your ways. Go kill the team. Go step on their throat and kill them. He allowed them to stay in the games and come back. Man, look, everybody can be happy, like Trey would say, cute and cuddly about this victory, man. Like Shabazz said, feel more like a loss than a win. And that's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? All these Jimmy lovers all of a sudden, man, get out of here, man. Because Jimmy throw that pick, we're having a whole different conversation tonight, Rumbo, from everybody.
But also,
so,
at the same time, you could say, if you didn't throw the other 2 touchdowns, it would still be having a different call as well. So the game of football, it's give and take, X and O, yin and yang.
You're right.
Trez.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Red&gold, we'll see you in Chicago. Cal Shanahan, we'll see you in Minnesota or down somewhere with the Texans or somebody. Probably in Cleveland. Probably in Cleveland. That'd be a good trade partner. And Jimmy, Texans or the Saints, might put him over there with as a backup with Salah, your boy, Robert. Yeah, somewhere like that, Ronbo. I'm sick of them three.
Okay.
All right, Ronbo, have a good one. Shout out to everybody, man. But stop with the cute and cuddly bullshit, man. We ain't heading nowhere with this bullshit.
All right, Trez. What point taken?
Have a good one.
All right, fam. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Trez is mad as hell. Okay, now says, caller is booty. Any playoff appearance is a chance. Okay, thanks for that contribution. All right. Hey, T.
Whoa. What's up, Ronbo?
T, we were celebrating, but of course, there are those who... T, there's a lot of people that want it a little more closer to perfection. I don't know that football is ever going to be a game that's going to have perfect results. But T, are you appreciating this win, or do you think that we should have no right to be excited about it?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm taking this one. The hell? Of course I'm taking this.
Yeah.
But I will agree with what the last caller was saying about the whole Super Bowl collapse, basically.
Yeah. T,
yeah.
Are you near your mic?
Kyle,
Okay.
he did pull that.
Okay, because I couldn't hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, nah. I was kind of agreeing with the last caller had said about the whole, he pulled the same thing that he did in the Super Bowl instead of, like, going for the throat, I kind of agree to that. But overall, like I said, I'll take the W.
Yeah,
Definitely take the W.
Yeah, because I'm sick of losing. I really am. Especially,
I really am.
We had the lead, all right? Okay, and maybe we made some mistakes, but I want to know a team that's going every week flawless, never making any mistake and winning. I've yet to see any team do that ever. So this is why I'm not. If we think we're going to get a quarterback in the future that's never going to make mistakes, we will be sorely mistaken. So this is why I'm saying I think the thought is a little bit bizarre. But anyway, tonight we got the win. But T, anything else you want to add to that game? What else you thinking? T, did we lose T? I think we did. Yo, Bethel, come on in, man.
Hey, what's up, Rumble?
Bethel, we were celebrating, but now I feel
yeah,
like
but I
feel should we be
okay.
ashamed?
Wait. I will make you one better. If you want to put what if Ayuk would have put 2 feet in, that would have been a touchdown instead of 3 points. What if they would not called that flag and they would have got the 4th down, they would have to punt it or get 3 points. What if number 17 would have caught the ball, we would have got the 1st down and we would have drove it for a touchdown. We could say what if, but if it didn't happen, then you cannot say what if.
I know, right?
If it happened, then okay, then you could blame Jimmy. He did do some bad things and all that, but those are what ifs. You cannot say get mad on what if it happened because it didn't happen.
And when George Kittle,
you
when he
cannot.
got his arm held on that shot downfield, it was perfect. See, that's what. Beth, I'm glad you brought that up. If you put all the what ifs together and make them reality, I wonder how the game would end up then. Excellent point.
Yeah, there would have been a closer game. It would not have been a closer game.
Yes. Excellent.
So I don't know why he's saying, what if. I'm not like, if I were to say what if, I couldn't eat because I was getting mad at all the shit that was going on. But
That's a good counter argument. I like that. The what ifs. If all the what ifs happened, then what would the game be?
Yeah. Yeah. So what if our the other guy was blocking better, and had a little bit more time on certain plays, but it didn't happen. So you can't say that kind of stuff.
Because this is the game of football. And what ifs are going to happen from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. They don't necessarily mean that you should not appreciate a win.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, Trez, I'm backing up on that. First, I was feeling you on that, but now I'm not. Bethel's right. If you put all the what ifs together, then we talk about what if.
Yeah. And then another thing that you should realize that last year there's a team that was the same thing as we, and I think it was Tampa Bay. They were the same record as us, and what happened? They went to the Super Bowl and won it.
Yep. And the referees ref, and they won.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of stuff and plus, right now it looks like Green Bay might lose, and hopefully they do, because we rather have Arizona get that number one seed.
Wait. Beth, I'm not watching the game. You mean to tell me the Green Bay?
24-14.
The Bears?
Right now. Yeah. Waiting against the Bears. Yeah.
But what quarter are we talking?
Because
it's got to be the first half.
Barely going to be the second half, but, it's because, if I remember right, Aaron Rodgers said to the Bears, "I own you."
See,
and
I knew that was going to come back to get him. Now they're all fired up.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So, and plus, we rather go play the Cardinals in their stadium or play them than be playing Green Bay or at their place.
Mm-hmm. So or the Cowboys. Bethel, we want the Cowboys.
Yeah.
This is why I want us to beat. I want the Rams to lose tomorrow night. Everything stays the same. We beat the Rams the final game of the season, and because of that, we win the 5th spot. And now, how about them Cowboys? We're coming to Texas.
Yeah, so
Bethel, I didn't see our clock ran out.
Yeah.
Bethel, we're having too much fun.
All right.
Bethel, excellent point about the what ifs. I loved it. See, Bethel, give me
no
a
problem, Ronbo.
Okay?
All right. Hit a life for Ronbo Sports. Let's go Niners.
Thanks, Bethel. Have a good night, fam. Barack Obama, Trez, TNT stands for Tennessee Titans. I don't know. I'm going to appreciate a win no matter what. I can't fall back on that. Trez, I love you. You know this, man, but that's a little harsh. Hey, Ellis.
Yo, Ronbo.
Ellis, I'm going back into celebration mode. Trez had me in my feelings for a minute. I thought maybe he's right. No, he's not. There is no reason to get unhappy because the man dropped a potential INT. And then I go back with Bethel said, hey, there's a lot of what-ifs on our side of the ball, too. So you know what? I'm back. I'm celebrating. Ellis, where are you at on this matter, though? I mean, as far as the game went, what'd you take from that game? And what are your some of the points you want to make?
I mean, we left some plays out there on the field.
Yeah.
Probably at least about 14 to 21 points.
Mm.
And it was getting a bit shaky for a minute. I'm sure. I know.
Ellis?
My bad, but
okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying we were almost, where we were at. We were up against the wall. I just love to see that we could depend on George. He dropped that one pass and then he came right back and he caught that circus catch up in the air. With that extra high ball. Had he thrown that to anybody else, they would not have gotten that pass.
True.
Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, none of them would have got it. Juwan Jennings played he played really well today and came through for us clutch. You take away those couple of plays, we don't win this game. So, I just was really impressed to see us be able to come back and do that even in, lieu of all of the mistakes and just the lack of completion when it came to drives. You know what I mean? We can't afford to keep doing that because we're going to be playing some real serious games. So
I just want to ask you a question because you played quarterback. Was every throw always right on the money?
Oh, hell no.
That's why
you can't. Nobody can say that. There's not one person that played that position or that played any sport that said they were always perfect. They did everything correct. That's just saying that you're not flawed in any shape or form, or that you've never made a mistake in your life. You know what I mean? You can't apply that to anything and say that that's a fact. I mean, everybody. If you did, then you're
because
you're a damn
the thing
liar.
is, nobody. Every time Jimmy makes an errant throw, now he can make 11 or 12 great throws, but if he makes 1 or 2 errant throws, nobody gets over those. And I've noticed that for years. I never said much, but I'm always wondering, that's why when I use the term hate, that has a stem from a little bit of hate, because you're not going to get a quarterback that's going to make a perfect throw every time. So I was wondering, I'm sure Jimmy, if he had it to do over again, he'd try to bring it down, but I doubt he did that just to be doing that. I don't know. But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
I just want to get your opinion on that. The fact, because you were a quarterback, so I just wondered about that.
Yeah. No, but it's just adjustments that he does it often. You know what I mean? He throws the ball high, but that's neither here nor there. He was able to make some good plays. He threw a really good pass to Brandon Ayuk. He got some good passes in there. He's definitely got a lot of give and take, and that damn. I mean, if that guy didn't, if Jesse didn't drop that ball, we wouldn't be talking, you know what I mean, and be having this, enjoyment. So I'm glad he dropped the ball. Shout out to him for dropping the ball,
And also, Aziz missed one before he went out of the game. What if he makes that play? So I was just saying, the what-if plays are like, should we put so much credence in that?
We always what if it. Yeah, we all do the what if thing. Well, what if we would have did? We talk about it all the time, and totally separate from this game. Yeah. It just happens. You know what I mean? And not everybody's gonna have the same outlook on the game. I'm glad we got the win. We needed the win. I'm glad the Cowboys. Well, I was kind of hoping that Washington, lost just because we're kind of neck and neck, and the Cowboys are going to be.
But it's the Cowboys
at the top of their.
Yuck. It could have been anybody but them.
Yeah. They were beating the brakes off of them, man. They gave up that game. That just goes to show that they're not really as consistent. So if we end up playing them, then they better get ready, because they're not going to be able to get away with with that type of stuff with us. But we got to also play our A game.
Yeah. And I need Bosa back.
Secondary was the most questionable thing. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, man. We almost got, T. Higgins and boys they was dancing on us. So, we were lucky to get out of there, man, unscathed. But we played well, just about closing out. So.
Cool. All right, Ellis. I'm going to look for you tomorrow, and on Raw, we get a little more time. All right, fam. Appreciate you.
That's a bet, Ronbo.
And shout out to Squad. You have a competition between Squad and Bim and Bam. Right,
hey, here I got Amaya E&Z right here.
Bye.
Bye, Amaya. Bye.
Good day.
Yes, it was. Sure was.
All right, brother Ronbo. Peace.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right. You too.
Before that, Brian says, my neck hurts from doing the Merton Hanks chicken dance, Jimmy G haters and sea trash. I love you, Ronbo. For that, Brian, thanks, fam. And Donut.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Donut, this is a pleasure. I'm loving the name because my feeling about donuts is unbelievable. I like them all different, especially the old fashioned. Donut, but tell us about this, man. How do you feel about today's game?
Man, I feel very, very blessed, unstressed, and I want to do this one intro, Dolomite style, if you would like me to do this, please. Way down in the jungle deep, the 49ers steps on the Cincinnati Bengals feet. The Cincinnati Bengals say, man, can't you see? You standing on my feet. And the 49ers said, that's right. Man,
I'm glad somebody else
so
liked
proud
Dolomite.
of the way. man, I was born 1970s with the platform shoes and the afros was popping. You already know. And Kevin Nash was so long, it took an hour for us to turn that corner. You did?
I tell you, that game, especially when you got to go 4 quarters, it's already rough going 4 quarters, and then they go into overtime. Oh man, like we could take
I'm like, what
6
was
more
up with
minutes.
that? Man, I'm like, wow. You know what? But on that note, I would like to give a game ball, but on the 70 side, I would also like to give a trash compactor ribbon, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because when there's good times, there's somebody need to be congratulated on the downfall also. So the trash tissue goes to, like everybody said, to Mr. Robbie Gold for missing that field goal. You understand me? Because gold is supposed to be gold. You done held out for all that money, but you're not delivering, Pimp, what you need to. We need you to deliver, man. And I saw on the replay, I saw on the goalpost there was no win. There was no win on those little ribbons. You understand me? So, Rob, you need to get it together, or you need to get up by the center player like everybody said.
I think you know
now,
what,
to my game ball,
go. I was just saying, his
I would like to
confidence
split that in half. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would like to split the game ball in half, with all due respect.
All right.
The first half, I would like to split it. You know, so I'd like to get the first half to Mr. Debo. Mr. Debo Samuel for trusting his body and knowing his body, because everybody knows, and everybody's been saying it before, that anybody can say they're ready. And even the training staff can say somebody's ready, but the player is not confident. The player knows his body. That young man is a grown man. And when Debo, the real Debo, rest in peace, and Mr. Ice Cube gave him the blessing for that name, he is putting it down like he is supposed to. Now, the other side of the game ball I like to give it to is none other than Mr. Nick Bosa himself, who I believe is going to break this record for Mr. Strahan. And he's going to get that 23 sack. Not just 20, he's going to push hard for 23. Michael Strahan got the 22.5. I am confident in Mr. Nick Bosa. If you keep yourself together, right and healthy, woo! Mr. Dolomite from the desert said he's going to do it.
I love it. Dude, I can't wait for the next Dolomite. We're going to go, fam. I tell you what, I'm loving it. I tell you what, if you get a chance, would you please get back in tomorrow and stay off of my feet?
You already know, man. Get off of my feet. That's right. Way down in the jungle, live in Chico, California. Shout out to everybody that sent the donation, and good night, Ronbo.
Thank you, Donut. Night, fam. Because we actually have a Dolomite in the chat. See, but so I can't call him. I call him Petey Wheatstraw. Hey, Frank.
Ronbo.
Frank, come on in, man. You got. What are your feelings on this game?
Shout out to you, Ronbo, and Productions.
Thanks,
How you doing tonight, sir?
Happy as could be. I'm from last week, mad as hell. I just didn't want to lose, and they came inches away from losing. I said, man, you know what? I can't take it. We're going to lose again, but we don't have to go through that this week, and I'm delighted. What are your feelings?
Yeah, I accept the win, but shout out to Trey, man. Hey, you gotta be real with it, man. This ain't nothing to be all excited about, man. Cause I'm gonna give Jimmy credit. He did the overtime. We marched down the field and we won the game. So he did that. I would give him that. He did that. But besides all that, Ronbo, it was an up and down game with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know why everybody all excited, about the game. I take the win, but I mean, we ain't going nowhere around playing like that, man. Like we just, first of all, injuries hurt us. We don't have no corners. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a rush beside Bosa to hit home on a consistent basis to get to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Shanahan he need to be a little more aggressive with some of his play calling. You know what I'm saying? Like that killer mind. You know what I'm saying? That killer will, man. And he just don't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I mean, I take the win. You know what I'm saying? I'll always take the win, but I'm not excited about the win. How a lot of callers are. You know, I'm just not. You know, and Jimmy just not that guy, man. I don't know what y'all be looking at. I don't know what y'all be saying and why y'all so hyped over him. Like, I don't get it. Like, I watch the game every Sunday. I know we all do, but
a lot of
I
us
just don't get, man, how y'all
I'll explain it to you real quick. A lot of us just appreciate a team effort, and it comes out a W. If you start isolating players, I guess then you can be upset. But I look at that as a bunch of guys that made it happen. Because I watch the game because I appreciate the sport. Condemning each player, that to me takes away from the fun. But I notice a lot of people do that, and I guess they appreciate. That's what you take from this game, and that's what gives you satisfaction just in a different way. But as far as me isolating Jimmy G, because every quarterback around the NFL has probably got some issues to some degree, except for maybe a couple. So, you know, if you're going to look at the quarterback every week and condemn him or appreciate him, then that seems to take away from the fun. I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, a lot of it gonna fall on the quarterback. He the one has the ball. 80% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
But even
so
when
he
you
the one
win,
got to contribute. You know,
Frank. The question is though, even when you win, you still got to be unhappy about that.
I mean, because Ronbo, he was but we would have a different discussion if he would have threw that if the guy ain't dropped that ball. I know it's an if. I know, but look, I know it's an if. I understand what you.
It'd have been a blowout.
Yeah, I know
that downfield shot to George, the guy wasn't hanging on his arm. Receivers go up in the air for catches all the time. If Travis Benjamin goes up and makes that catch, we're still good. So you see, blaming Jimmy for the throw.
Ronbo, even though, but look, Ronbo, even on that though, Ronbo, he threw that pass late. That could have been that right there could have. Even on the. Go ahead.
I just said I see that every game. I see receivers going up high for passes all the time. That's why. But when Jimmy does it, there's a standard for Jimmy, and then there's a standard for the rest of the NFL. And this is why I don't get behind it. I see that every game.
But it's not a standard, Ronbo. It's not a standard, Ronbo. He don't play consistently good football, Ronbo. No. If you watching the game, he don't. I mean, you gotta just be real. I credit him for the overtime win. Yeah. I can't take that from him. He did that. So I'm gonna give him credit when credit due. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him credit when credit due.
But if it's not a masterpiece, the whole game.
It don't have to be a masterpiece the whole game, Ronbo. But you the quarterback, Ronbo.
Every time
you know what I'm saying? But Ronbo, even one quick before we get ready to go. The pass, the touchdown that we could have had that he threw to IU, but remember they called it back. But then we had to run another play. Juszczyk was right there, open for the touchdown.
No, I didn't see that.
Watch the read. He all there throw a quick boom quick touchdown. He was right there, open for the touchdown. Like what did you? And I think that probably was the play. That's all I'm saying. I don't knock Jimmy G, but we gotta. If you mess up, you gotta just just be real. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm still, Frank. I'm still gonna appreciate this win because we needed this anyway.
We do though, Ronald. But hey, I mean, like I said, I take the W, man. But I just had more tomorrow, man. More tomorrow.
Be looking for you too.
All right, fam. All right, Rob. But love you, man. I appreciate it.
Love you back, fam. You know this. We gotta talk.
That was good. Yeah, that's my man, man. All right, y'all.
All right, Frank. And Okie Niner. Have I ever talked to Okie Niner on the phone? Okie Niner, come on in, fam.
What to do, Ronbo?
Okie Niner, I just realized I've talked to you on the phone before, but it's been a long, long time. So how you doing, fam? And appreciate all the donations, too. Okie Niner.
Tonight,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, so tonight it's like we're a weird fan base. For those of us who celebrated the win, there's pushback and criticizing, and we shouldn't appreciate the win. I'm a little confused by that I don't know what to do. I'm not going to stop celebrating this win because Jimmy wasn't perfect. Robbie wasn't perfect. A few things didn't happen perfect. The what-ifs. You know, I take that as part of the game, but do you appreciate the win or not?
Yeah, I appreciate the win, definitely. But when it comes down to analyzing everything, analyzing all the fans, I'm analyzing impatiency.
I like that
fans
word.
being impatient. They want it quick, and that's not how you win. You win with consistency. Is how I see things. I mean, just getting rid of the coach or saying this person to blame or that person to blame, it just that ain't gonna cut it. I mean, I'm already looking ahead, like who am I gonna be scared of in the playoffs? Because I see us getting in no matter what. If I've done already looked at other teams' games that they got to play down the road, and even if we go 2 wins out of our next 4, we're still in.
Mm-hmm. Because okay, you look at the Rams. Now, what do they look like, and what's their problem? Okay, they've not looked good recently. And then you look at the Washington football team was doing good. Dallas came back on today. This is football, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. Why do we get so analytical on everything that goes wrong on the field? What are the Bengals saying to each other? I'm a little confused.
It's any given Sunday. Once we get our shot in the playoffs, it's any given Sunday. As of right now, even the 4 and whatever Bears are beating up on the Packers.
Wait a minute, what's the score now?
And it's 27-21.
Oh, the Packers did come back. Last time I heard it was 24-7 or something like that. If the Bears beat them, oh God, that's gonna be hilarious. But go ahead.
We get our shot in the playoffs. I mean, it could be any given Sunday. We go on a 2-game win streak, and say we even just make it to a championship. I call, that's a winning season to me. That's better than all these 6 and 10 seasons and anything better besides that. I mean, but elsewise, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo, he reads the defense, and fans, you got to be able to look through the eyes of a quarterback. You can't see what the quarterback is seeing, and I just think I'm looking forward to the playoffs already, Ronbo.
Well, you should wait till look forward to next week first. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this attitude about. Well, you know what? We won, but I don't know why we're happy. I've seen fans like that for a long time, and I understand what they're talking about. But I don't know if I want to embrace that type of thing. I don't want this game to be miserable. I mean, because if I want to find something wrong with every time we win, when do you enjoy it?
That's exactly right. I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, when are you going to be happy? I mean, what is going to make you happy? Because, I mean, you want to revert to a quarterback who has hardly the experience of even some of the college quarterbacks that are playing in college? I mean, you just don't know what you're getting with all that change. I mean, so like you said, be satisfied with the win. I'm happy with any win.
Yeah, because I've got no real thing to say about Trey, but I just wonder, in the meantime, we can't appreciate winning? We have to, it's really strange. But that's not for me to say. That's just me. So, but okay, appreciate you calling in. It was like, okay, man, it's been a long time since we talked, man. I think since I was on radio.
One last thing.
Real quick.
If you're a fan, you gotta have that hope. You gotta have that hope, no matter what. That hey, we're gonna go down there and get this. You can't be like, oh, so and so, we're done for. You cannot be doing that. Not if you're a fan. I mean, if you're a fan, you gotta be like, hey, we can do this. We got this. We're gonna get this.
And then when you
hoping
win,
and sitting there,
go ahead and enjoy it. It's okay. Celebrate. It's better than losing. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow if you get a chance, fam. Appreciate you getting in here too.
Hey. Oh yeah, I'll see about getting in there whenever I'm not as busy. It's easier to every once in a while. But when you work all the time, it's pretty hard. Even when you work from home.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, fam. Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. I'll be
great
keeping
night,
up.
Fam. All right, and I noticed because I see you in there all the time on the chat. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right.
Oh, God. And by the way, I'm not taking a shot at those who think like I'm saying don't ever take time out to appreciate and smell the roses. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to understand it more. All right. Hey, 215 in PA.
What's up, Ronbo? This is Coop. This is my first time calling in. I've been listening to the show.
What is your name?
Coop. C-O-O-P.
Coop. C-O-O-P. Coop, come on in, man. You're welcome. Come on in.
Yeah. I appreciate coming in. You know, I've been listening to the show for the last few weeks, and you know, I'm relatively new to it, but I'm not new to being a Niner fan. I'm actually displaced. I'm all the way in Memphis, Tennessee at the moment, but I'm originally from New York. So,
all right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about some of the things that are being said about in regards to the team and some of the fans that are calling in. And I don't think that it's a matter of not appreciating the win. I know that you're saying that when someone is calling and being critical of any of the players, in particular Jimmy G, but I don't think it's a matter of us not appreciating the win. I think it's more or less we all, every single person who watched this game that rooted for the Niners was watching this game on edge and rooting like hell, like any normal fan does. But it's after the game when you see and you start getting that feeling again, and I'm sure every single one of us has got that feeling when we're up 2 touchdowns. I couldn't help but think about the Super Bowl and think about how we played offensively when we had the lead. I call it playing prevent offense. When you play prevent offense, a lot of times that's not – it's a matter of what the coach feels about the quarterback. And one of your previous callers referenced this interview that I really wish that everybody has a chance. If you got a chance, you want to watch something and listen to something, Steve Young had the interview with Matt Mayoko on whatever his channel, I can't remember where it's at, but that's about a 35-minute interview where Steve Young basically broke down everything for you in order for you to understand why Kyle Shanahan and the organization made the decision they made to go up into the draft to get Trey Lance. It's not about whether or not you think Trey Lance is the answer or is not the answer. It's the fact that it's already been settled that Kyle does not trust Jimmy G. He doesn't, period. Because when we're ready to go for the kill shot, that same thing that another caller mentioned, which I totally agree with, when you have a quarterback that you don't feel like can go that extra mile with you, you're not going to call those types of plays because you don't trust either his decision-making or what will happen if there's a breakdown in protection or if a wide receiver is not able to get open. Jimmy G is a limited quarterback in those situations.
Coop, I just have one question, though. Then why did they keep him? Why didn't you just ship him out this year? I don't understand that part.
You need takers. Where are the takers? If you don't have a taker, then there's nothing you can do.
I heard there was second and third round picks involved for him, though. The Patriots wanted him back early on. This thing about everybody thinks they can read Kyle's mind and know exactly what's going on with him. Jimmy should have sat down a long time ago if there's just this distrust. I mean, would you continue to play with a guy you don't trust?
Listen, as far as what he's deciding to do now, this is why there's so many fans that are having the conversation. Again, we love this team. We appreciate this team. Someone said, well, when are you really going to – when are you ever going to be happy? When we win the Super Bowl. That's when we're going to be happy, when we win the Super Bowl.
You know, I just want to examine that thing about Kyle doesn't trust Jimmy. And I wonder, why did he keep him, though? Why would I do that? That's the part that perplexes me.
I believe that they tried to trade him. Clearly they did. They tried to trade him because you wouldn't give up everything you gave up in the draft to get somebody. And Steve Young also mentioned that in his interview that Jimmy G has handled it very well, all things considered. Everybody has handled the whole situation pretty well in terms of the players. But as far as, why did he keep him?
Yeah,
again,
I don't get that.
You can't, there's a lot of money involved and there's a cap hit involved.
Yes,
and
but
there's
this
a
is
reality that we're not in practice.
this is a franchise that needs to move forward, though. And if Jimmy's holding me back, I need to get rid of him. That's what I'm trying to understand. When everybody says Kyle doesn't trust him, well, why the hell did he keep him? Just get rid of him. Save the money. You could have spent that money on some other players. You could get a third-round pick. Jimmy was worth a third-round pick at least. Just get him out of here. So,
I got to
anyway,
look at
this is going to be a subject
I look at all the other teams.
Yeah, this is going to be a subject that's going to take a while. We're short and quick after the game, though, Coop. Great to meet you. Listen, bring it back tomorrow, and we can extend a little further, okay?
Definitely. I'll be on.
All right, looking for you. Night, Coop. And Bobo says, thought we're done when they tied the game and missed the field goal. It's hard to win in the NFL, especially this late in the season when everyone is hurting. Yeah. Or hunting? Is that hunting? Yeah. Yeah, it's true, Bobo. Thanks for that contribution. Hey, Hank. Hank, come in, Hank. Hank. Hey,
Ronbo.
Who's that? Is that Hank? Hank, come on in, man.
How you doing, brother?
Hank, doing great, and I will continue to do great because there's a lot of negativity behind this game, and I don't know. I'm perplexed. I'm confused. This is not a time that a lot of people don't want to celebrate. But I am. But Hank, if you're not happy about this win, I'm not meaning to try to change your thinking either. Hank, what is your feeling on this game?
Ronbo, I don't think anything can mess up me being happy this weekend. This is my first time calling you as an FSU alumni. So,
all right.
I graduated this Friday.
All right. So, Hank, I mean, Hank, congratulations. Nice school, by the way.
Thank you, sir. And, Niners, be honest, Ronbo, people aren't satisfied with anything these days. If you look at Chiefs fans and the media, call it what you will. As much as I hate the Chiefs, they turned their season around.
Mm.
And people still aren't satisfied because
really bad these days. You're right. I mean, I heard some things about him yesterday. I said, really? Wow. Patrick Mahomes has dropped out of the top 10 of quarterbacks. Really? As far as the ratings were going, I said, wow. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. And for me, honestly, Ronbo, you know my opinion on Jimmy G. I think he's overpaid. And, I feel like if we had him for a lower price, I don't think people would dislike him so much. But I just think it's a high price tag, which in essence isn't really high when you consider how much some of these franchise quarterbacks are getting paid. But he's not our franchise quarterback, Ronbo.
We're not now.
And next year, we're not going to be able to afford him.
Mm-hmm. That's true, too.
So, in my opinion, he did great, though, Ronbo. Today, he did a job today. He did a job. We almost coughed it up at the end. Those Bengals aren't a joke. So, we almost coughed it up, but...
Yeah. They're a little better defensively than I thought. I didn't know I knew they were offensively just a menace, but I didn't know they were... That defense is... Well, then again, our right side of the line made them look a little better than they probably should have. But they beat across Trent Williams, too, a couple of times. Whoa. What do we got here?
Yeah, Trent cost us on that one third down conversion that we had. I believe it was a third down conversion. Then he got called on holding, and I said, oh, man, they're working him today.
That was scary. So,
It was a good win, Ronbo. We're headed in the right direction. Yeah. And just like the caller, about, I believe, 2 calls back mentioned, if we end up getting to the playoffs, Kyle Shanahan does know how to scheme around defenses. So, it's single game elimination. So, you never know.
And you got time to plan. So it's a different game. That's true. But there is one thing.
And I want everybody to consider this too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ronbo.
No, there is one thing to consider when you get in the playoffs, so because as I said, there's time to prep for a team. It's a different game altogether. So we'll see what happens. You're right. Having Kyle
I want
in this
everybody to
situation is a good
consider
thing.
this.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ronbo, last 2 times we made the playoffs, we made the Super Bowl. Granted, we didn't win it, but we made the Super Bowl. So I think we're headed in the right direction, Ronbo. And, Jimmy G's looking a lot sharper, but, Jimmy's trends, Ronbo. Good game to bad, bad to good, good to bad. So he had a good game today. I think so. So I just hope he keeps it up next week.
It was good. I just hope that when Jimmy has his best games, and when he's not having to hustle up a throw, he got a couple of deep shots out with that pressure coming on. I was kind of impressed with that. Whereas I look at, and he missed that shot to Juice. I saw that, and I acknowledge it. That was right there. But at the same time, if a guy makes a lot of good plays and makes 3 or 4 bad plays, I still understand perfection is not going to happen ever. And I don't care who the quarterback is. So that's why I said there's a Jimmy standard and there's the NFL standard from where 49er fans sit. And I think that's kind of unfortunate for Jimmy. But he's out here next year, and I wish him luck wherever he goes next. So we'll see what we look like next year. So anyway.
Ronbo, I really want to see the face on Niner fans when and if Jimmy gets traded to a different team and we play him and he puts up numbers on us, Ronbo. That's going to hurt. So I know it's going to hurt you. I know that for a fact.
No, I actually will be kind of happy for him because you know why? I say, when we had him, we didn't appreciate him. Just like I'm happy for Kendrick Bourne right now over with the Patriots. Kendrick looks like a star over there now. I said,
he's balling.
That's strange. Okay, so anyway, hey, Hank, tell you what, you get a chance. I'll be back tomorrow though.
Yes, sir. It was always great talking to you, Ronbo, and you guys have a good night, all right?
You too. Night, Hank. There is our FSU graduate, Big Hank. Hey, speaking of which, we're going to see Tony next week. Stephen Music says, I think Kyle knows Trey is not ready. Jimmy for now. Yeah, or else he would have been playing by now. Kyle does not like losing, contrary to what people might think. Tony!
Ronbo, congratulations.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially congratulations in order because the overtime win had nothing to do with what happened. Well, it did because it led to the overtime. But all the what-ifs and mistakes and everything else erased. Overtime is another game. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's pointing at the game and talk about all the mistakes we made in winning this game. And in the overtime, what happened there? I really wish that the critics would take a day off every now and then. But Tony, you know what I'm talking about because you're going through the same thing in Atlanta with Atlanta fans. What are you thinking?
The critics aren't going to take a day off. And Ronbo, didn't they get 5 sacks against you guys?
Must have, because it had to be something like that. I mean,
I was surprised at that.
Yeah, the little right side was breached. Jimmy had 1.5 seconds most of the time and less than that the rest of the time. They was coming through there like it was his turnstile. Man.
And Trey Hendrickson, their top pass rusher, was out with an injury.
We're lucky.
Still got 5 sacks. But didn't Bosa had, I know Bosa had, I saw 2.
2.5.
Did he have any more?
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5, yep.
I think it took 1 away.
Yeah, so he's a bona fide Pro Bowler. Him and Myles Garrett got to be the best 2 defensive ends in football.
Yeah, Myles Garrett, he's really lost it this year, and he's starting to do different things. Garrett he's at angles for a big man like that, with that kind of agility. Oh, that's frightening.
And it was funny, I saw Jadeveon Clowney finally do something today, and I consider him late. He had a couple sacks. I was shocked.
But did you see Hundley? Hundley broke his ankle, so it made me laugh. Hundley came running through there, and David got dropped to his knees. I had to pause. I said, I gotta tape that and see if I can play that back. That's hilarious. Whew. But Hundley did a pretty good job.
We took it. They pulled Cam Newton and put him back in the game. Cam Newton
I was getting ready to ask you about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, they were playing musical chairs. Him and P.J. Walker. He threw that pick 6 to Michael Walker. He's one of our young up-and-coming linebackers, and he's the reason why we're going to let Pro Bowler Deion Jones go. So he's got 1 more year on his contract. I think we should trade Deion Jones, try to get a 3rd-round pick.
There you go.
We already got his rookie. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a Pro Bowler. He's got that pedigree. So, yeah, you should be able to get something for him. But next
Ronbo,
week,
I'm so happy for you. I'm
Go
so
ahead.
happy for you and Niner Nation, Niner Empire as far as Brandon Ayuk. They
Hey, man,
finally started going.
he's becoming a regular now. I mean, the dude is just.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the thing is, because everybody knows the defense is going to look at George and GK and GK and Debo and try to neutralize them. But you can't there ain't enough bodies on the field to neutralize all three. Oh, man.
Warren Jennings balled out today, too. That's the kid I like. I wish he was in Atlanta. Jennings. I like him, boy.
He made a couple of clutch plays. I know. My God. I say, so the receiving core, even though Jimmy's just awful, came through today. See what I did there? Okay, we did some good things today, but people only want to concentrate on what went wrong or the bad plays. I can't do it, Tony.
I ignore those people or I laugh at them because they're comical, And like one of your callers said, people just like to complain. They're not happy unless they're complaining. That's just how some people are.
That's unfortunate. How can you really enjoy the joy of football?
And Rambo, your caller, Trez, I was laughing at him when he said he want Jimmy gone, he want Shanahan gone.
Yeah.
Like, who is this guy?
Trez doesn't know it, but if everybody leaves, we're going to be back in 2015 and 14. We're going to see what happens next year. I can't wait to see. I'm scared, but I can't wait to see what we do.
Green Bay just hit.
They pulled ahead.
Fields in the back.
What?
Yep.
They hit Justin Fields in the back.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. They just came from his blind side
and killed him.
He fumbled. Yeah.
I feel sorry for Justin Fields taking some brutal hits this year. He leads the league in sacks, don't he? Oh, my God. They got to get that boy an offensive line. Whew.
Yeah, it's 28-27. Green Bay. Chicago's had a couple punt returns on Green Bay tonight.
That game. How much time is left in that game?
The second half just started. Got about
because the Bears are mad.
9 minutes left in the third. Yeah, 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
Because Aaron Rodgers has said too much. Got him fired up. Tony, we're going to go. I'm going to see you tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir. And Don Bird, I know you're watching. How about those Lions, huh? 38 to 10. Even though they won, they should break out the paper bags anyway.
Go Lions.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Tony. And Cornelio Ortiz says, I still think of Jimmy, though. Please don't depend on mobile. It's just so bad. Oh, that's a subject. Okay, if you're Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes, I can appreciate the mobility. But you know what worries me about mobile quarterbacks? They're not always that good of a passer. Hopefully that's not going to be our case. Stefan Music says, Niners at Green Bay, that's the dream right now. Stefan, I still want the Cowboys. Go, fam. And fam, honestly, I'm not knocking people who look in-depth about wins. I'm just saying, from where I sit, wouldn't it be nice to go ahead and appreciate a win? Long enough to appreciate it. Later on, you want to take the game apart and then worry. Okay, but when you win, isn't it fun to just win? Anyway, I love you, fam. I'll see you tomorrow on Raw. Thanks for the contributions tonight, fam. I appreciate those. Niners!